All right, people, we are live. We're going to attempt for the very first time to hang out for the next 3 hours
Oh
ish.
God.
3 hours ish. Getting ready to start the main card. So far, the Randy Rubb 1-0.
Yeah,
Grant
Grant
Dawson,
Dawson, digging
victorious.
deep.
Yep.
He said he doesn't turn to the dark side. I asked him about if he can go to that dark place, and he said, "Nah, his Christ is his king, and he knows his father. Apparently, he's a Star Wars fan, not a Trekkie. So it's good to see a good guy got a win and didn't have to go to the dark side to do it."
Do I want to say it? Yes, I'm going to say it. Since we've got 3 hours of this, does everything, and I'm okay with you or Grant Dawson or anybody else, whatever you believe, you can believe, but a little over the top, I felt. It's like you can believe that, but somebody else can believe what they got to believe or what they want to believe. And I just thought it was a little over the top.
What was that? He puts it all into God's hands and divine intervention or whatever.
And again, if that's what he believes, that's fine. But I kind of felt like he was saying, if it's not this way, you're wrong. Well, that's right for you.
Right. Right, for
Doesn't
sure.
mean that it's right for anybody else. And I like Grant. I'm hooking him up, at the
For sure.
Renaissance Festival, hotel. I'm going to feed the family. We've got the coupons, the vouchers, all that kind of stuff. But just kind of wanted to say that. That's number one. Number two, stop coming to a weigh-in fat.
All right. Well, you could tell me in private. You don't have to do it on here live.
You're stealing it from my daughter-in-law, huh? That was my
I got
daughter-in-law's thing.
so the epic response.
I mean, it was all right. It was kind of funny, but I was trying to be serious. I mean, two people came in fat. One 5 pounds, Jeremy Stevens. Why would they even attempt it if all you're going to do is get fined 20%? And I know that we've said that we've checked it before, and I don't know how many do and how many don't win. How about I got an animal behind me? I give you crap all the time.
Jeez.
I got
There
this
goes
damn rodent.
there go there goes the professionalism. There goes. At
Well,
least I
I
know you
just
at least I know you don't live near an Asian market.
I,
'Cause
I I decided not to do it from my studio. I'm doing it in the back living room, and so
there's
you know,
no
I,
there's no stray cats in an Asian parking lot.
well,
I
there's
haven't seen
plenty of
one yet.
stray cats outside. Um, 5 pounds over. Jeremy Stevens, 5 pounds over. Do you
Yeah.
think 20% is sufficient?
Whew. Man.
The answer is
Uh,
no.
okay, I know what is the answer.
It's not. I mean, it's got to be
There's
more. You got to make it hurt. And if you make it hurt, maybe people will stop doing it.
I mean, go back to the original UFC days. Just make it no weight classes. Just let the best man win. Like,
You
forget this
can't do
little.
that.
Why?
Do you have to start the show 3 minutes in being an idiot?
That's how we started the sport. That's
I
how it
understand that
originated. Like, why can't we go back to our roots?
because it would never get sanctioned. It wouldn't be allowed.
DJ Tony says 50% would be enough to hurt the pocketbook to make people stay true to their diet.
I agree. 50%.
And
I also think a point, an automatic point.
oh, so you want to take points away?
Well, money doesn't really matter. With sponsorship, with this, with that, it's still going to go down as a victory if he wins. You'll
Well,
never even know.
okay, which is a bigger cheat, though? I mean, we got Grant Dawson using his toes to clinch the cage
Yep.
when Mike Beltran was slapping the hands off of his opponent, but like, look, don't touch the cage. I like the ref getting involved, touching the fighters, like, yo, that's an infraction, instead of just yelling at them or warning them. So I like the intent, but then he didn't like penalize Grant for using his toes as a hook to like keep the position.
Stop warning. No warning.
Yeah,
How many fights is whoever? All right, Grant Dawson. How many fights has Grant Dawson had? More than one?
I mean, you would think so.
Yes, more than one.
I mean, he got to this stage of his career. I mean, he had more than Jim Miller, who seems to be timeless and continues to rack up W's. I mean, forget Winston, Jameis Winston eating W's. So what about Jim Miller? Maybe the M is upside down, but those W's are coming often with Jim Miller.
True that. Going for 50.
We always talk about Demetrius Johnson being the most underrated UFC fighter of all time, but can Jim Miller finally get some love? I mean, what does that dude have to do to actually get recognition and praise?
You don't think that he's got recognized? You don't think that people already call him a Hall of Famer, a mediocre fighter with a long career, a Hall of Famer?
Go do a survey in the street. Top 10 UFC fighters all time. His name doesn't come up.
It shouldn't.
I mean, all right, top 25 all time. Does his name still come up?
No.
What do you mean? He has the record. He has like the most victories in UFC history.
You're gonna say Jim Miller is in the top 25 all time UFC fighter?
I mean, you gotta put him there. He's got the record. If he's a record holder for like the most fights in UFC history and the most wins in UFC history or whatever it is, he's got to be in your top 10, right?
No.
The numbers don't lie. You can't be that dominant that long.
First of all, he's not dominant. Career. First of all, Jim Miller's not dominant, and I'm not dogging Jim Miller, but wins and losses, he's not dominant. He's had a long career. All right, a long career. But I cannot believe, I'm not even going to get into top 10 because that's the stupidest thing you've said in the last 30 seconds. Give me another minute. I'm sure you'll say something stupider. But I mean, even you can list 20 fighters that would be listed all time above Jim Miller. 30 fighters.
Popular. I mean, there's a lot that are more popular, that are more well known, that are more famous, but like more household name. But I mean,
do you honestly think top 10?
I mean, I want to because the stats say that he deserves it.
All right. Do you believe Jim Miller is in the top 10 UFC fighter of all time? Just say yes or no.
I would like DJ Tony to hop in on this question, but
I don't need DJ Tony to back you up. I don't need Rip Santa. I don't need Eric. I don't need Grossman. You tell me. You said top 10. Just give me a number. I don't care what number it is. Give me your number.
All right, here's the record: 40-19 and 1 no contest.
Okay.
So
phenomenal.
Right, so that's
phenomenal. I'm being sarcastic.
59 fights. 59 fights.
Okay. I think it's 46 UFC fights.
That's
unbelievable.
Insane.
Unbelievable. Give me a number. First you said top 10, then you backtracked to top 20, then you've dropped top 25. Give me a number that you honestly believe Jim Miller would be in. What category?
Well, let me see who he's fought first. He fought Jared Gordon at night. He won Damon Jackson. He fought Gabriel Benitez. He beat Jesse Butler, Donald Cerrone, the Cowboy. Who else? I don't know any of these people. He beat Clay Guida. Damn it, Clay. He fought that guy, third string Walmart employee. Okay. He beat Thiago Alves, but Joe Lazon. He's had a historic career. I mean, come on.
I'm not arguing that. Historic, legendary career. I'll say all that. You said, hold on.
He beat Yancy Menderes.
You said he's top 10 UFC fighter of all time.
He beat Melvin Gillard. Poor Melvin. Let's shout out Melvin. He beat Charles Oliveira. Bro, he has to be in the top 10. He beat Charles Oliveira.
All right. So are you sticking with he's in the top 10 UFC fighter of all time?
I'm going top 10. I think he deserves it. He's got the record. He's got the longevity. He's got the names on his resume. I'm going with him. And Sean Harris, 13-13, chiming in, legend.
Okay. So, you just said, and you're sticking with top 10 UFC fighter of all time, right?
DJ Tony going with the top 75, maybe.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. I was going to just rattle off 10 right off the top of my head. I could give you 10. I can give you 15. Jay Retcher and I at Buccaneer games, we would sit there and do the top 25, and Jim Miller isn't anywhere near that top 25 list. Legendary career, long fights, long wins, long losses, great career. Not top 25. Not even saying top 10 because that's ridiculous. Not top 25. Zero. Not going to happen.
I think we should put that poll up on our Facebook page. Like, see, like, you know, what you would rank Jim Miller in your list of top 25.
Well, he wouldn't be in the top 25.
You
I
really think
would
there's
list
25 people that deserve to have a spot above Jim Miller?
absolutely.
Who? I mean, obviously John Jones, you're number one. That's your guy. But who? I mean, who else is in your top 10? Let's say.
All right, let's start with the obviouses. John Jones,
Okay.
GSP,
All right.
Anderson Silva,
Okay.
Israel,
Okay.
Matt Hughes,
All right.
Kamaru Usman,
Okay.
Demetrius Johnson. I'm not doing this in any particular order. I'm
Yeah, for
just
sure. Yeah,
all
Demetrius
right.
deserves it. I mean,
Chuck Liddell,
okay.
Randy Couture,
All
whether
right.
you like it or not, Tito Ortiz. There's
Okay.
10. Okay. Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Honestly, Kayla Harrison, she's had 2 fights. She's still a better UFC
No,
fighter.
you can't do that. You
I
can't do
could
that.
do
That's
any.
like Tom Brady. It's like Tom Brady being the greatest Buccaneer of all time, play one season, or like
Well,
won
somebody
one
says
Super
that
Bowl
all the
here.
time.
I
Somebody says,
say that just to piss
all
you
right, so,
off because
uh,
you're
all right, so I won't put Kayla in there. That's fine. She will be there eventually. All of there's 2 or 3 of the other women fighters that neither one of us can pronounce. Which we have to
Shevchenko,
put in there.
Johanna,
Wang,
maybe.
Rose
Yeah,
Namajunas.
you can't play. You well, yeah, she was a champion twice. She got her
Yeah,
belt
a
back.
two-time champion.
Yeah,
Two-time champion.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got to put Rose above Jim.
All right, so what?
Okay, so if Jim wins the belt, if Jim won the belt, is he in your top 10? If he was a champion, not just a journeyman, not just
No,
a long term
no,
career, but like,
not top
but
10.
if he wins the belt next fight, let's say he gets the title shot and he wins, and he has all those wins, is Jim Miller in your top 10?
Okay. I just saw our logo on a live something at a UFC media day. That was interesting. If my dad had breasts, he'd be my mom. How can you say if he was to win the title now? He's not going to fight for a title.
Happy
That's
Mother's
not
Day to your dad tomorrow. If
exactly.
your dad doesn't train jiu-jitsu, then happy Mother's Day to your dad.
Exactly.
Tony says Conor McGregor. How could you leave out the GOAT?
What? He's not the GOAT.
How, man, come on, don't play. Like nobody had a bigger impact on this sport, this league, this promotion than Conor McGregor all
You
time.
said fighter. You didn't say what he brought.
I mean, first double champion, like first one to like make UFC cool. Like,
Yeah,
come
but he's
on,
still
Conor
not
was
top
like
10. He's still
he
not
made
going
it.
to be.
He made it global. He made it household name. He made it like it was a crossover. Like he brought everyone over to the sport.
What number are we at? 13, 14? Where were we? Where was I?
I'm
About
gonna give
13, 14?
Connor top. I'm gonna give Connor spot 2 through 5. He gets 3 spots.
We Ronda Rousey, whether
Well,
we
yeah,
like her or
Ronda.
not, and that fight's like next week, so we'll talk about that over the next couple hours as well.
Yeah.
How about the controversy on Shemaya missing
Hold
weight?
we know that, but hold on. Your son Sean said probably not a top 10 Miller of all time. So should we go through the top Millers of all time? Like
Sure.
we got Dennis Miller. We
What's
got
your number one? What's your
uh,
Sean is going to love my answer. What's your number one Miller?
obviously it's Miller Light.
Exactly.
Mil-
I didn't think you'd say that. That's what I was going to
Miller,
say.
yeah,
Miller Lite.
Miller Light's the top of all time. Like it's a goat. But yeah, so probably not top 10 Miller of all time. It's interesting.
I'm sure he's not.
But yeah, but back to Cosmo not missing weight. I mean, you have one
Reggie
job
Miller.
as a professional fighter.
Hold on,
Well,
hold on. We got to
Reggie,
throw out to one of the greatest Millers of all time, Reggie Miller.
damn, and Reggie's not even the best Miller in his family. Like his sister
Exactly.
Cheryl is a better
Exactly.
Miller than he is. So
All right. So your
that's
thoughts
crazy.
on the controversy of Shemaiah missing weight?
I
Thoughts?
mean, there's controversy there. I mean, but if you're not cheating, you're not trying. So I don't know. I mean, doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, supposedly it matters, but
Well,
I
it
don't know.
matters
Like I
because he'd
said,
be stripped of the belt.
take well, right? Because it's not a title fight if he missed weight, right? It wouldn't be
Well,
for the
no, it
belt.
would still be a title fight. Strickland could still win the title, but
Oh,
Shemaiah
okay.
can't defend it. So if he was to win the fight, he would get stripped. And if Strickland wins, he would win the belt. I've been at those. And two things that I need to correct on your awesome promo for tonight, by the way.
Oh yeah,
One,
Percy Miller. Shout out Master P. A better Miller than Jim Miller. Percy Miller, aka Master P.
I was going to say, I don't know who that is.
Nah. You met him at the Orlando Magic game with when he had his sugar skull vodka or his rum that he was promoting, and he was in the VIP section. I'm like, yo, there's Percy, and you're like, who? And then you're like, just nonchalantly walked away because it wasn't of importance to you.
I
But
just didn't know
yeah,
who it was. I think he
shout
was
out
on.
Master P.
I think he was on The Masked Singer or something. But anyway, let's talk about Shemaiah missing weight. I've been to those official weigh-ins, not the ceremonial, the official, and I've never seen anybody get on and get off that fast. Because then they would say, "All right, we need you on there for 5 seconds." They got to do all the video, but that's after the official weigh-in. Now, just so people know, when they know who's coming, somebody will yell out, all right, the next is, 155 or 170. So the scale is already set at the weight of who's coming up next. Okay. So I've seen a lot of reports, I've seen a lot of the videos where it clanked to the top and he instantly got off. Little iffy. Didn't give it time to settle. No towel for Daniel Cormier to grab. I mean, he got
All
away
right.
with it, and it doesn't
Foot off
fall
of
on
the
him
scale. Foot on the scale. Foot off the scale. Like it's
leaning,
uh
sending your twin brother to weigh in instead of you. There's a lot of things that you can do, but
true on the
it
when I
it doesn't fall on him. It falls on the commission. And I don't care what anybody says. It's not the UFC told the commission, let it slide. That's on the commission. So that's not even a
yeah
UFC thing. It's that as a commissioner. I know that as a licensed judge. We don't
yeah
care.
that wouldn't happen at Florida's commission because we wouldn't like my commissioner Tim Shipman wouldn't let that slide. He's pretty accurate with that stuff. You ain't pulling a fast one on Tim. Bro. He's a different dude. But they're in New Jersey, man, and you've heard Rogan and Comey making fun of like beautiful New Jersey. They start cracking up live on the commentary.
Well,
It's like, dude, come on,
they
like
also
where's
brought up about there New Jersey's all the old rules. One hand down for a grounded fighter. No 12-6, any of that stuff. And I think it was Joe kind of said, get with the times. But it doesn't matter. It's whatever they go with. But that falls 100% on the commission.
now hot off the 1-800-informant text line. Uh, I've got from AI, Jim Miller is one of the toughest all-time rankings in MMA because he was never a UFC champion, but his longevity and consistency are historically elite. If I'm ranking him in the top 100 greatest UFC fighters ever, I'd probably place Jim Miller somewhere around 45 to 65 of all time. So thoughts on AI ranking Jim Miller as 45 to 65?
I'd have to really, we got 3 hours. We can do that. I also jumped on the Google machine, top Millers of all time. And of course,
Okay.
Reggie comes up as the number one Miller in sports history.
Oh, Reggie Miller, number one.
Bodie Miller, the skier.
Okay.
Jerry Miller with a musician. Mason Miller. I don't know who that
Come
is.
on, well, hold up. Stop it. You cannot put a magician above Jim Miller. Like
Musician.
that's so
Musician.
disrespectful. A
Not magician.
musician or a magician? Like one and the same, but
Musician.
like,
Well, you
but
could put a magician. The
no,
the
you can't put a magician above Jim Miller. That's disrespectful.
if Harry Houdini's real name was Harry Miller, you could put Harry Houdini Miller above Jim Miller.
I don't know, man.
Absolutely.
I
Hey,
think
we
Jim Miller
appreciate
gets a lot of
everybody in
more.
the chat room. To keep the comments going. And I will be opening this sometime soon. Picked it up at Rhino Cards. Just dropped on Friday. And I will give you odds that there'll be no great hit in this. I can't get a hit in these boxes that I open. Ryan's opened some stuff at Rhino Cards in St. Pete, like one of ones. Opened a box of future rookie. I opened up a box of 2025 tops, future rookie. The guy's already retired.
Well, I think Jim Miller's got more escapes than Houdini. I mean, that guy has had such a historic career, also the top people in the division. So,
You know who has more
uh,
lives than anybody?
who's that?
I got a text. I reached out to Matt Hughes.
Oh yeah,
All right, so Matt Hughes, we
Superman.
all know about the train incident years ago. He lost half of his finger
And
in
how did he do this?
woodworking. He
Oh
was
God.
making something in the mill and left it in his will. It was a woodworking injury and chopped off. I always joke because part of my thumb got chopped off. He has like half of his finger chopped off.
Damn. Man, that guy's invincible, man. I mean, you can't kill it, dude. Where would you
Nope.
put Matt Hughes in your top 100 of all time?
Top 20, top
Okay.
15. And
I
you
think
know
he'd be
why?
higher for you.
You
Was
know
it?
why Matt Hughes continues to live the life that he does?
Because he's a country boy.
No, it's Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Oh, does he?
He listened to everything that Grant said and he lives by it. Oh no,
Man,
he's a big Bible guy.
is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I
Will
like the
Randy Rubb
stories.
go 2-0? Will
I like the
the Randy
stories.
Rubb go 2-0? We're getting ready for Jeremy Stevens and King Green. What an interview
What
we
year?
had with King Green on Wednesday.
What year is that box of cards you're getting over to open? Is it this year's? Is it 2026?
I really love how you listen to me.
What'd you say?
The box just dropped on Thursday. It's a brand new box.
Well, I'm just repeating what I read off the comment line. I don't send in the request. I just get the information to you.
All right. Well, you
2026
didn't
UFC.
say that. You didn't
How
say
come I don't
off of.
have How come I don't have one of those to open? It would be good if we both had the same thing to open, and then you compare yours versus mine. We could have like a war, like see
Really?
which
Well,
one trumps what. Yeah, like
yeah.
a
We,
battle.
we we could do that. If I had half of the shit behind your head, then yeah, maybe we could, but I don't. So you got
What
your
do you mean?
toys and I got my toys.
Your studio looks good. Like the banner behind you
It's
looks
all that's here.
professional.
Like I told you when we started the show, I'm not in my studio. I wanted
Well,
to
yeah, but
watch.
it looks good. Yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to watch
I like it.
wrestling. Wrestling was in Tampa. Backlash. So I wanted to watch that, and then I wanted to obviously watch tonight's UFC. King Green getting ready to go in. Huge favorite. How about the big dip or change on one of these other fights too? Did you see that on the Sean Brady fight?
No, I didn't see the. I saw you talk about the money line and swing. Last
Big,
fight.
big. So they've pulled a lot of props off. They've done a lot of that stuff. Maybe what some of the gamblers that are in the chat, could explain all this stuff to us, and hopefully, our inside the distance segment we'll be able to do over the next couple hours as well. If JS gets done hanging out at a birthday party. In the future, when we do this, we're going to get some fighters on, maybe fighters that'll be fighting in the next week's card. So Pat Sabatini, fought tonight. Maybe we'll get him on next week. So I don't know. What are we, 24 minutes in? It's been fun. Time to call it a night, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I mean, I like to go watch the fights. I don't have a TV in my office. Like that's the one thing. If we're gonna do this consistently, I'm gonna have to like change my setup around so I can actually watch the fights while I'm sitting in
That's
my
the object.
studio.
That's the object, Chuckles,
Well, I
is
don't
we're
want
gonna
to tear down a wall. I mean, like, I've either got to knock down a wall so I can see the TV in the living room, or
here's the
I have to
thing,
go get another TV.
Matt, let's be honest. Knock a wall down. You're not gonna be there much longer. What the hell?
Bro, bro, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I got projects. I got to clean my fence. I mean, like I got way too much workload to like be gone. Like, who else is gonna do that stuff?
But yeah, that's the whole object. We're gonna talk about these fights. How are we gonna talk about it if you don't even know what's going on?
Well, I think you bring on like DJ Tony or somebody that's on the live now, invite them, then they jump in while I'm watching the fight, and I'll come back and we'll talk about the fight.
Yeah, that ain't happening. No.
No,
You're
okay.
doing your job. Your job is to now you got to make it up. Wow, that was a great knockout. Even though
Oh, what a hit! Wow, look at that. Well, that's what the commentators do. Like a knee misses, they're like, "Oh, and what an intense knee!" Like right in the spot. Like dude, like you're just overhyping the fight because there's nothing
that's
connected. They're not even hitting each other.
the Topps Chrome 2026. Look for exclusive UFC glove refractors. So like 6 packs. There's 6 packs in here. 4
Okay,
cards in a pack. You know, they really loaded these packs up.
okay,
So
24
like
cards.
every half an hour I'll open up a pack.
All right. And what are we looking for? Does it have like a piece of the octagon in it or a piece of their fight glove or shorts? Like, don't they do some of those kind of things? Is that what this pack is?
You're kidding,
Or is it
right?
like or is it like the gold, like stamped versions or autographs cards? I don't know. I'm not a collector. I don't collect cards. I don't know anything about this industry. I know
People
nothing
think
about.
people have told me that they think that I give you a hard time. But what part of look for exclusive UFC glove refractors?
What's a glove refractor?
A refractor is a card with a piece of the glove in it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm trying to
Who
get clarity.
said
I
that?
don't
I
know.
read it to you twice.
I don't know what the word refractor means. I thought it was like a nuclear term. Like I thought it's like some for like the Iran-US conflict. I thought maybe a
No,
refractor.
we're not
Like if my
talking.
refractor's leaking, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that shit.
All right. So Gary Copeland is your referee in the first fight on the main card. Jeremy, I didn't make weight Stevens against King Green, who that was one of the best King Greens I've talked to probably ever on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
Really,
pretty.
it seemed like he was in a good place. It was cool.
I didn't mean to upset him with that question, but I saw that viral video where he was asking about how he got his nickname, and he said that in order to be a king, you have to have a castle, you got to own your domain, you got to lead your people, and like I guess people were giving him a lot of backlash, like, hey, you don't have to own property to like be a man or be a king or to be a leader or whatever. I didn't take it that way. I thought it was pretty insightful when he's talking about like to be a king, you have to lead people. Like in order to like be that person, you have to have vision. You have to be able to like lead people to the promised land. Like me wearing this collared shirt. Look at this, Randy. See this? This is me being a king right now, like teaching the few of you that are on here.
So well, no, it's we have only have a few people in the chat. We've
That's
got
a
quite a few people, watching us. And for the record, was Prince considered a king?
prince. No, he
Prince?
was a prince. No,
No,
Prince
he
was a
was
prince.
he was the
Oh
symbol
yeah,
prince.
the, no, he was a prince. Like it was in his name. No, but yeah, no, Prince was a king. I mean, he had his people. He led his people.
And he had property. He had a
Hmm.
castle.
Oh yeah, he had elevators in his castle. That was pretty advanced for the time. Like most elevators didn't have or most castles didn't have elevators back in the day. But yeah, I think I like King Green's mindset. I feel like you're right. That was the best version of him.
Uh,
Uh,
just took
so we'll
just
see.
took one right in the noggin, doing a little bit talking to him back and forth. I'm talking about King Green, kind of taunting Jeremy Stevens right now. We can't do play by play, so I'm just saying that he's taunting them.
Why can't you do play by play? You can describe it.
Well, but we can't do play by play. That's illegal. That's
Oh, is it? Do you really
Yeah.
care?
Do I
Does
really
anybody
care?
care? I mean, like all the signs say no videography, no photography, but like the corners are wearing glasses with recording lenses, and I mean everything's under surveillance. Everything is recorded. So, like, if are you just
Up.
uh
Bobby's chasing him down. He just kicked him in the coconuts. You know what's crazy? And we talk about this in the media room all the time. So whether I'm covering the UFC, whether I'm covering the NFL, when we go out like to NFL training camp, we're only allowed to shoot certain things, certain times. But fans in the stands can shoot anything. They can't stop you as a fan. So fans
right,
can put stuff up on social media, on whatever, but the media can't. We can't shoot the fights. If we shoot the fights, we get in trouble. We could have our credentials pulled, whatever. But fans that are sitting wherever can record
right.
anything they want and put it up.
Like it's just that rules have been never been modified or changed. Like it's just it doesn't keep up with the modern times. Like just prehistoric. You know,
What's that got to do with life? What's
everything,
that even mean?
bro.
Okay, we're
Everything is out.
honest.
Everything is outdated. Everything is out. I mean, most people are still crippled by fear of like what used to be taboo or fraternized or what frowned upon or. But yeah, man, just live your life. Like nobody's paying attention anyway. Everybody's distracted and everybody's looking down and just medicated and high or drunk. Like everybody's got their own vices. So just live your life, man.
All right, I'm going to live my
Ooh,
life. I'm going to have a sip of my jug of
rear
Jack.
naked choke green with the easy win. King Grange making it look easy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can comment on it. You just can't stream it live. That violates the UFC
Right,
journalistic.
right.
Well, you
We
can
can
talk about
comment
it.
on it. All I said was we can't do play by play, but we can
I think
talk
you
about it.
can. You could talk about play by play. You're allowed to do that. Why can't you
Is
do that? You're not streaming it live. You're not copyright or trademark. Like you're not violating any of that. It's like you don't have a license with them talking about not able to talk about what you see. You can talk about what you see. I can talk about
yeah.
what I see right now. Looking at you wearing that navy hat,
I
sitting
put up
with
that video of Sean Strickland after the Houston fight,
oh,
where
that's cool.
where he was ripping Oscar, and then he said, but I'm cool. Like 1,200 views putting it up. He did show me some love.
It's true. But yeah, you got to fix your posture. Like I can see that. We can talk about that. Sit up straight,
I'm
head
sitting
up,
up
neck
straight.
up. Get you a collar like this so you keep your head up high. Good posture while you're sitting at your desk. It's important,
I'm,
man. You spend a
I'm
lot of
not.
time at the desk.
You know what? I'm opening the box. I can't
Oh,
wait.
there you go. Do it.
I'm not. I didn't say I'm going to open a pack. I just said I'm opening the box. We're going to do this in a. We got 3 hours. There's no reason to do it real quickly. King Green is throwing elbows like it's nobody's business, like somebody broke into his castle.
Are you on a delay? Are you like
Yeah, it
DJ
must be.
Tony? Yeah, 3 minutes ago he was like rear naked choke green with the easy win. Like that was
Yep,
3 minutes ago.
there it just happened. Yeah, it just showed it.
All right. So look, DJ Tony, you tell us what's going on, then we'll
Exactly.
report it early, and then we'll increase the betting lines.
I fell for that. I was watching a golf tournament, and there was really crazy odds on one of the guys who was leading at the time. So I threw a unit or two on it, not knowing it was delayed. So the guy like double bogeyed as I'm betting money on him.
Well, yeah, like that's the thing with this technology. You never know what's live, what's not.
No, I'm seriously delayed because it just ended. So that defeats the whole purpose. How can we talk about it if it's already over? And I'm going to say, yeah, Jeremy Stevens looks good. He got submitted 2 minutes ago, but
Oh man. Well, all right. So now bring Tony in live so he can give us an up to date on what's going on.
I guess I could try a different stream. What's he saying?
All right. So Randy, refresh the channel, go to a different channel, and come back to the channel.
I don't know how all this crap works.
There you
All right,
go.
let's turn it off.
You just want to do this tomorrow live? Like we could, we could just come back to this thing, man. Like we don't have to waste our Saturday on this shit.
Oh my!
I mean, I did have fun. Look, I'll be honest with you. I told you last week I love the early start time because I was able
Oh, I
to
did
watch
too.
the main event. I was able to be done by 9:30 a.m. I was pumped. I was energized. I was ready to go work out. I was ready to start my day. I had my whole Saturday night free. I had to like stop and like, remember that the fights were on. I like it. I like that form because it's just time. They're talking about like old, outdated policies with life and whatever, but like the UFC is not what it once was. It's not like a group of guys getting together at a wing house or a Hooters and like
All right,
everybody's
hold on a
watching the
second. Hold on a
fight.
second. Hold on a second. Tony, what are they showing right now? Update us. Hurry up, quickly. What are they showing? Oh, there's GSP. They just showed GSP. So am I live now? Am I back up, caught up? They just had Dreykus.
Yeah, it's
Somebody named Oh,
1996. It's 1996. Randy's now in the future. He's watching GSP live. Like maybe he wins the belt. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Put your bet down. Does GSP win the title?
well, no, Matt submits him.
Look,
I,
put your
I
bet
was
on that.
there. I was there when Matt submitted him
All right, so
in New
back
Jersey.
caught up. Looks like you're back caught up.
All right, do I open one?
Yeah, go ahead. Open it up.
Or my good friend Amy is in charge of these
How come I don't have any of those? I
because
need
I
some of
just
that for
told you.
my. I need it for my wall, man. I got a wall of fame over here. I got.
All right, there's 6 packs. Which pack do you want me to open first?
Number
Here's the
3.
6.
It's my number.
Number
No,
3.
number 3. Always
All
number
right,
3.
number 3. This would be the 3rd pack. I got these from my buddy Ryan Wessner at Rhino Cards. I have no idea what's in these.
I hope you get
I'm
a
looking
paper
for an
cut.
autograph. I'm looking for something good. For once,
I hope
can I
you,
hit
I
something
hope
good?
I hope you cut your finger.
Um, somebody I can't pronounce. Another guy I can't pronounce. Michael Parkin. Okay, good for him. Another guy I can't pronounce.
His name's Miller. It's Jim Miller. Say it with
Here are
us.
here are 4 people. I got 4 cards. I cannot pronounce any of them.
All right. So, but you got to keep them because you might not know who they are. Like, what's that guy's name? Like, sound it out.
Mavsar Evadova.
Well,
Then
look, that guy will probably be a champion because all those guys with a bunch of vowels and they always win titles.
well,
I
no,
got a picture
yeah,
with Islam before I even knew who he was. Like that was like 10 years ago.
it was
I was
his
like, oh,
brother.
he's no, it was Islam, but it was with Khabib and all the other people. So I'm like, oh, that guy's probably gonna be a champion at some point. So you just take the photo and then you never know like who it is.
All right. So
All
1
right.
pack
So
down.
DJ Tony, Orozco Elite, now Orozco Global, refractors are normally good.
Yeah, of
So
course
they've
it's
got a
good.
reputation.
Yeah, refractors. That's why it's on the box. That's the hit would be a refractor. And
I
if
dated a girl who had refractors once. I got cleared up after a week. It was
you're such an
not a big
idiot.
deal. What? You get that itch, that refractor itch, like I think it's friction or something. I don't
All
know.
right,
I'm
so
not
the
a
Randy
scientist.
Rub 2-0, boys and girls.
I think you got to quit calling it the Randy Rub. It's a little. It's not like. I think it's a little. You know,
Get your
maybe a
mind
different
out.
name.
Get your
Let's open it
mind
up to the.
out of the gay porn sites.
I mean, we don't need the visual of Randy rubbing these fighters down week in and week out. Like, let's just. There's no possible scenario where a Randy rub is a positive in the UFC. I mean, like we got to find a better, like, good luck charm or something,
All
right?
right. Well,
Maybe
you
like,
guys can think about it. If somebody in the chat wants to come up with it. All right. So Tony said number 3 pack is wrong as well. Wrong word. Reflector.
reflector,
Shiny
not
chrome
refractor.
card.
Yeah, I had refractors. That was what my condition
Here
was.
coming up is the Sean Brady Buckley fight that has gotten really. All of these are really shiny.
Already on the co-main event already.
Yeah, exactly, you moron.
What?
You said
That's the
Sean
co-main
Brady
event.
was the co-main event.
Is it Brady and Buckley?
No, moron. No.
What? Are you
That's
serious?
why that's why I texted you and I said you were wrong on more than one thing. You said Sean
Oh,
Brady was the
really?
co-main. Just for the record, Joshua Van is defending his title as the co-main. Then before that is
Man,
the Waldo Cortez fight. And then before that, I think, is the Brady fight.
that's the
Brady's the
problem with
second
trust.
second fight up.
That's the trouble with trusting AI, man. I got bad information from the source. Like I just asked him, like, give me the highlights of 328 tonight in New Jersey, and it gave me the summary. So I just read the script. That's all I did for the promo. I just got the information from the internet.
Research sometimes is a good thing.
I'll tell you what, though, that Gemini AI, it's starting to add personality now. So when you talk to it, it's not just a response. Now it's laughing, or it's like, or it talks trash. Today it asked me, it called me by my name as Max, and I'm like, no, that's my dog's name. I'm Matt with M at symbol, and I said, co-pilot, pay attention, man. Like that's a rookie mistake. So I called him by the wrong name. I called him by his competition, Microsoft Copilot. And then he came back and goes, I'm sorry. He's like, it doesn't offend me. He's like, I'm not going to get upset by that. He's like, maybe you call me your highness next time. I was like, damn,
Wow.
Gemini AI with the snapback. I was like, dang, like I like the evolution, man. So AI is getting so good. As soon as they add video and avatar and actual visual to it, it's going to be really hard to like get off of AI. I mean, it's like it's a game changer, Randy. I don't know if you use it yet, but you better
I
keep
don't.
up.
I
You're
don't.
gonna get left. You
Yeah,
get left behind.
two things. One, I had to send a scathing email through the business world. And my brother goes, that was such an awesome email, well thought out. Did you use AI or any of that? I'm like, no. And he was shocked. Is
Yeah, but
this
how long did
another
it take you to do it? Like, I mean, the efficiency of time. You've got to
instantly?
like start leveraging your time because at your age, you don't have time to spend, man. You can't be wasting it on like emails and sitting down at a desk all day. Like, you got to work on your posture. You got to work on cardiovascular and mobility and flexibility. You're running
Are
out of
they
time,
making
buddy.
another Hall of Fame announcement? I was just getting ready to bring up the first Hall of Fame announcement, which was earlier in the program. Tom Grabasi, um, he'd been on my show numerous times. Friends with Mike Straka, friends with
Yeah.
anybody and everybody that's ever been involved in the UFC. I still have some of his books, and he is going in the UFC Hall of Fame next month or in July. So really 2 months. And big ups to him. His family's at the fight tonight. And, as you know, he passed away recently and, good stuff. And they're showing Chris Weidman. So I'm assuming that that's what they're announcing is that Chris Weidman's also going into the Hall of Fame.
You're gonna put Chris Weidman above Jim Miller on your list?
Well, seeing that if that's what the announcement is, then yes. If Chris Weidman is in the Hall of Fame, then yes,
No,
he's going to
stop.
go ahead.
No. Forget you just heard that. But I mean, he has a title. Chris Weidman was the champ. But does his one championship offset Jim Miller's historic career?
It's
And
not
which one's
historic.
ranked higher? It is historic. That kind
It's
of
not.
longevity
It's
in this
longevity.
sport, it's and the wins, like the wins and the longevity. Like, but you're gonna put Weidman above Jim Miller on your top 100?
Yes.
What? Because he had the belt?
Yes.
Really? One
Yes.
belt, and you're gonna put man.
Yes. I'm not trying to rip on Jim Miller. I mean, Jim Miller has had a long career, but it's not like he's 31-4. Would you say he
It,
was 21-15 or 31-26 or would you say it was? What's his record?
was like 30. Oh, he's 40-19 and won no contest, or something like that. 39-19 or something like that.
All right, which isn't impressive. It's a long
Listen,
career.
but are you the Jim Miller of MMA journalism?
I
Like you had the
guess.
long career, but like you didn't have like the flashy career. You didn't have like the crazy hair, the crazy antics. You didn't have the crazy jackets and the weird, mannerisms and the gimmicks like the schmo. I'm talking to the mo and the schmo and do you think that you're the Jim Miller of MMA?
I guess so, because it's just long. It's nothing special. It's nothing special. It's just, I've refused to go away. Jim Miller has refused to go away. So yeah, if that's what you want to
What would
call
you
it, that's fine.
what would you do different if you could go back and do it all over again? Knowing what you know now, seeing the way that things played out, seeing the way that, influencers and social media people moved up closer to the cage and got more access because like they're trending in YouTube or on Twitch or on Kick or whatever. Like, what would you do different to like cement your legacy if you could do it all over again?
Not answer the phone when John calls me.
When who?
Our boy in Las Vegas
John who?
from Osco.
Oh, I was just wrong.
Yeah.
Like not answer the phone?
Yeah, not answer the phone when he called. That would have changed my
Why?
career.
Why?
That's how I met
How's that?
you. That's how I met
Oh
you.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, but seriously, like, what would you wish you would have done different? Like a different persona, a different character? Because I mean, everything's a costume, right? I mean, like whether you wear a uniform for work or whether you wear whatever clothes you wear, it's a costume, like a clown suit. I mean, I was surprised that you would dress up like a rodeo clown and walked around the Super Bowl with me. That was way outside your comfort zone for
It
sure.
was. No, it
But
definitely was.
but I was just curious because I was out looking for a new costume today. I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll go with like a psycho bunny, like a new edgy kind of multicultural, style. And, because it's polo shirts, but like in a different flair, right? So, but then it ties in with like psycho bunny, a little bad bunny, a little crazy, a little off the wall, a little playboy bunny, a little playboy ish.
Where do you see
So,
our new where do you see our new polos?
oh, I can't
Yep.
wait.
Yep.
All right.
It's not to your extent. It's more
Okay.
than I would normally do, but I like it. So yeah, they're in the process of being made as we speak.
Oh, snap.
Pair
But,
two pair of shoes just got delivered. One to Eric in Denver. One Grossman is getting his pair. So the next group of two got ordered. So next, Lizette's getting her pair, and Kevin's getting his. So that's what's being made right now. So
I know the
we,
Rip Santa wants to get two pair for his studio. He's got one
yep,
for his backdrop. He wants one on his feet.
yep.
So orders keep coming in. Know a couple guys over at the mall. And Eric chimed in, said that Psycho Bunny has a outlet store in Denver, 40% off. And so I might have to see about making a collaboration with these Psycho Bunny people because I like the style.
I don't even know who that is, but whatever.
Modern era wing as well as Hall of Fame, according to Orozco Elite. I'm not
Makes
BJ
sense.
Tony, yeah.
Modern
Modern
era.
era wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And just for, and most of the people that are in the chat, I don't know about the people that are watching on Facebook and or watching on the YouTube channel. And I have asked some people, I've asked numerous fighters, I've asked some well-respected MMA media, and they agree with me. Now, some that are respected as well disagree. If your fight is in the fight wing, you are not a Hall of Famer. Your fight is in the Hall of Fame wing. You, my friend, are not a Hall of Famer. I upset people when I say it. Some friends of mine have fights in the Hall of Fame wing, but that doesn't make them a Hall of Famer. So just to clarify, you can be in the modern era, you can be in the legend era, but your fight does not make you a Hall of Famer.
All right. So where does that put this guy?
I don't know. You got to.
Uh,
I can't see who it is. It's getting feedback off your light, so I have no idea. Forrest
You
Griffin.
can't see that?
All right, I
Forrest
see it
Griffin.
now. I don't know.
So,
Which is he? Is his fight in or is he in?
I mean, you tell me. You're the expert.
No. What I'm asking is, what is he in the wing? Not. I don't know. Well, let's look it up. Forrest Griffin, UFC Hall of Fame. I'm going to say probably both is. That's
You
one thing.
saying
Another role in his historic Ultimate Fighter. Yes. Well, inducted on July 6, 2013. His fight,
so?
if the fight's in, then no.
Do you think Forrest Griffin is a Hall of Famer? His fight
I
obviously
do.
was stuff of honor,
No,
but
I
his
think he is a Hall
career.
of Fame. Yeah, I think his
How,
career is.
you think
Yeah,
he's a career Hall of Famer?
sure.
Then you're going to put him above Jim Miller in your top 100?
Absolutely.
You're putting Forrest Griffin above Jim Miller?
Absolutely. Forrest Griffin won
Okay.
a title. Jim Miller can spell title. No,
Oh,
Jim Miller has not won a
bro,
title. So
bro, you can't. Don't do that. Jim Miller, I'm going to give him your address.
that's
When it
fine.
goes
And I'm not saying that the title is everything. Dan Marino's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, never won a Super Bowl. If you give me somebody and you read what his wins and losses, and I don't remember, but if he's 30-6, we can talk about it. If he's 30-20, then no. It's a good career. Forrest Griffin won the Ultimate Fighter. Forrest Griffin won a title. That's more than out surviving and having 50 UFC fights. Jeremy Horn has 150 fights. Is he a Hall of Famer? That's a question, Matthew.
probably.
Okay.
But probably should be, right? If he's not, he should be.
Well, he's not.
I mean, with that many fights, you think he earned a spot in a Hall of Fame?
But what Hall of Fame?
Like,
What you've done
anyhow,
outside of the UFC, this is the UFC Hall of Fame. This isn't, the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, which encounters everything. In the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame, Oscar Schmidt, friend of ours, friend of the family's who recently passed away, played ball in Brazil. He's in the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. It's not the NBA. Well, this is the UFC. This is only UFC. Or you can branch out once the UFC purchased some of these other organizations.
all right. So look, this is Forrest Griffin. His record 19-7. He's if you go down, I mean, he's got a historic record of fights. I mean, he beat Tito Ortiz and he fought Hua. Beat Rich Franklin, Tito again, beat Quentin Jackson. So his record of the fight talent that he fought, but 19-7. I mean, Jim's at what 39-19. I mean, it's about the same percentage of win to loss records, right?
No.
Okay. I think we need a statistic person to look that up. But anyway,
I
see
think
that
you got
on the fly research. See that? See how I did that?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Like I said, and I'm not dogging either one of them, but you don't win a title and you have a mediocre wins and losses. And you read some of the names that Jim Miller beat. You just read the names that Forrest Griffin beat. It's like
Yeah.
night and day. And that
So I mean,
matters.
of course, the competition you beat in the time and the era you beat them matters for sure. Let me see.
All right, we're
Jim
getting ready
Miller's
for
career stats.
the Sean Brady Buckley fight. Here comes Sean Brady coming out in his red shorts. What are you
What's
looking
the
at?
win percentage? What's the win percentage if 39 wins, 19 losses, one no contest? So the win percentage for Jim Miller, according to this, is a 67.24% win streak or win rate. All right. So 67.24.
Okay.
All right.
I
And
got
let's
you.
try it.
67.2.
All right. So now let's go back to Forrest Griffin, like Forrest.
Which in Major League Baseball, that's outstanding because you're a 300 hitter. You're a legend.
All right. Forrest Griffin. Give me the win percentage for 19 wins, 7 losses for Forrest Griffin. And that win percentage is Forrest Griffin's professional MMA record is 73.08.
Okay.
All right.
So it's a little bit better. It's
a little
not.
bit
It's
better, yeah. So Forrest
you,
wins record, win percentage a little bit better.
it's a little bit better. You won the Ultimate Fighter, the inaugural Ultimate Fighter, and you won the title. So yeah, you can't compare the two. Then if you want to try to compare it, and we've already discussed this, look at who Forrest has beat. Look at who Jim Miller has beat. I don't think it matters, but you could look at who they lost to as well. I think Forrest Griffin fought the bigger names, the better fighters. So yeah, I would.
And the yeah, and the UFC was different back then, right? I mean, do you think it's harder now or harder then to win in this sport?
I think it's. I think it was harder then. Now because it's such a large roster of fighters. The elite of the elites, and now you're still elite to be fighting in the UFC. You're not fighting in some of these other organizations, the smaller organizations, whatever. But I just think that the roster was smaller, the competition was closer. So yeah, I think winning back then was harder.
Well, back then, I mean, guys didn't have the ability to just eat, sleep, train, and repeat, right? Like, so they still had to have careers. They still had to have jobs because the money wasn't there. It wasn't
Eh,
the
Not
lifestyle now.
everybody.
So
Not
yeah,
everybody.
who's that one guy? Who's that one guy or girl from the pioneer days of the UFC that if they would have had nothing but 100% commitment to the sport, not had to work and have careers or drive UPS or be a school teacher like Rich Franklin or whatever, who's that one person that if they would have had like time and disposable income, do you think would have been the greatest of all time?
First of all, you continue to bring up Rich Franklin being the teacher.
His
Rich
teacher.
wasn't a teacher when he was in the UFC. Rich
He
wasn't.
wasn't?
He wasn't a teacher when he was the champion.
Are you sure?
No.
I I thought he was fighting and then going back to school with black eyes. Like I thought there was
That might have been early.
re-
That might have been early in his MMA career. I don't think when he was with the UFC. I could be wrong. I'll text him.
yeah,
And I'll ask.
text him. Get him on the phone right now. So let's get him alive on here.
I think the easiest person to say, if all this person would have done is just train, rest, train, sleep, train.
I know who you're gonna say. I know who you're gonna
Who?
say.
Who?
Tank Abbott.
No, BJ Penn.
Oh yeah. BJ.
Now, BJ didn't have another job. He just didn't train a whole lot.
Man, I got my
I know you got
check
a
out my
BJ Penn too.
I know I got this BJ Penn action figure collectible. Look at that. I know it's like the lights reflective, but
Yeah, your lights are awful.
yeah, look at that cool thing, huh? How cool is that? Got
Who do
three
you
of
have
them.
between Buckley and Brady? Well, the odds changed drastically, and people jumped on Buckley when he was the underdog, and then he became a decent favorite. You got number 5 versus number 9, and since I'm now on the stream going live, they're just kind of dancing around doing that little shadow boxing thing. I'll go with Buckley. There's a reason that everything changed.
I'm going Brady because Brady is the greatest Buccaneer of all time. Brady, Brady Bill. We got legislative named after him, and the what was the other thing that's Brady? Oh yeah, the Brady Bunch. So I'm going all Brady,
Nothing wrong with the Brady Bunch.
and
Is it time to open another pack of cards?
yeah, why not?
All right.
Was Rich Franklin a teacher while he was UFC champion? Was he still active teaching in Cincinnati, Ohio?
Is this your co-pilot?
Yeah, this co-pilot. No, it's Gemini. Don't call him the wrong name. He's gonna talk trash.
Brady tried a takedown. Buckley said, "No, my friend." All right, what do you say?
So no, so he didn't. He wasn't an active teacher while he was in the UFC.
Right, exactly. So it was early, and as all of them, once they got to the UFC, very few, especially the champions and the Chucks and the Titos, and Tito did have another job. It was his clothing line.
Oh, I thought he was the Cantina guy.
So Well, that's now.
He's a taco guy. I wonder how his Cinco de Mayo was. We didn't reach out to Tito and ask him how he celebrates his
Oh,
victory over
uh,
France.
Buckley tried to throw a kick and Brady took him down. And Tito was heavily involved, but Cindy is pretty much who ran punishment athletics. So, every time that I'd get, the boxes of clothing and all that kind of stuff to give away indoor wear, it came from Cindy. So, all right, give me a number. What am I opening? We got
Let's go.
one,
Let's
one,
go.
two, three, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Let's go
One,
five.
right,
Wasn't
let
there
me get,
five in the Brady bunch?
no, there
Always
were
in the Brady
six.
bunch.
Six
Damn it.
more.
Go six. I go six with the Brady bunch.
Typically, 5 is the one that's going to have the good card, just so you know.
All right, like two is a crowd, or two is company, three is a crowd, right? That was like the TV
No,
show.
three's company. It's three's
Three is
company.
company, and then all right. So what's two again?
I don't know.
All right, so one is
Alexander Volkanovski,
that who you got now?
Jillian Robertson, Kayla Harrison.
What, a Kayla Harrison card?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. There they
What are
are.
the other ones?
Nothing great. Up. Brady's working them. Brady's
Told you.
working them.
Never count out the Brady bunch. There's a bunch of them. It's like fighting six people at once.
This is going to get stopped here if you don't do something there, Buck. Not
Uh-oh.
Brady, but Buckley. Yep. Threw the kick. Brady jumped on top of it. And this is about ready to get stopped.
He was my favorite running back on the Eagles.
Terrell Davis.
No, Buckley or Shaquille or whatever his name
It's so
is.
This is just crazy how he went from the favorite Brady to the underdog. Something was weird here. All right. Sean's going to need room for a new tattoo.
Oh, Shaquan Barkley. Different guy, I guess.
Not even the best Barkley to play in Philly.
Oh, best Barkleys of all time.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do a Barkley search. Like best Barkleys.
Go ahead, do
Charles
it.
Barkley. I mean, you got
Oh,
to
of
go
course.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, well, of course, Charles Barkley, especially in Philly.
Best Barkleys of all time. There we go. Let's see.
What we got?
Right now, Charles Barkley, Sir Charles Barkley, to Your Highness.
Yeah, but he's not a legitimate sir. It's just that's what he was called.
Shaquan Barkley, NFL running back, number 2.
Well, if he's number 2, there's not a whole lot of Barkleys.
Number 3, the best Barkley sneakers, Nike, the Barkley. So apparently, footwear is number 3. That's disrespectful to Jaquan. GN Barkley, the honorable mention. Why? Well, he's from Australia. They don't count, do they?
Nope.
Are Australians people? Okay.
You're a moron.
I mean, no, I'm just asking. Like, I mean, I
The
like
views
Australians.
of Matt are no longer the views of Knockout Radio, the Tan Talk Radio Network, or most human beings.
I got a disclaimer on a live stream. Like, what
Yeah.
the hell's going on? No, I like them. I just can't stand their accent. I just want to punch them in the mouth every time they speak. It's just, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
What?
The Australian accent's awful. It's like
That's my ringtone.
Dundee.
That's my Siri. That's my Alexa. Everything is the Australian accent.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, it's like Crocodile Dundee, and it's just like, it's like, stop it.
How about now? This has nothing to do with the fight that we're watching, but the Crocodile Hunter. What was his?
Hunter.
Yeah, what was his name?
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. So his widow has started dating, and people are up in arms. It's been 20 years or over 20 years, and people are like, I can't believe it. I can't believe she's moving on.
Look, I'm telling you, times are changing, man. These people are stuck in so many old traditions, so many stupid rule sets by man-made time slots, like when to drink a beer, what time your body processes the same. It doesn't matter if it's 5 a.m., 5 p.m. Just live your damn life, man. So like people are just so trapped in this systematic what they've been programmed to do. It's just crazy.
I can't get a list of Barclays.
It's not enough of them, I guess.
Well, Charles' mom,
Their family tree doesn't have any branches apparently. It's just all
the
trunk.
most famous Barkley of all time is Charles. We know that. Um, Ross Barkley, a soccer player, Lucille Barkley, Barney Barkley. Barney Barkley doesn't matter who he is. He's definitely one of the greatest from the world of Peanuts.
Speaking of Barkley, Barney, how come the Barney dude wouldn't give us a damn liner at the Comic Con? He's like, no, I gotta check to make sure you guys are legit. Like, what do you mean legit?
Well,
Who
it's
else is
not
walking around this
no,
place?
it's not legit, but we've been turned down by some of the Disney characters as well. They have to be careful because if they do it for somebody and it turns out to be on a porn site or whatever. And what's funny is I got a liner from the NHL commissioner at the All-Star game decade and a half ago. And I said, don't worry, we're not going to do anything crazy with it. And he said, well, I don't think you're going to use it on a porn site, which was pretty funny.
I
But
mean,
I understand.
we're not teachers. We're not gonna use that for porn. Like, we're radio guys. We're actually the good guys, Randy. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're teachers are the ones that are all messed up.
Sean got kicked out of the Outback Bowl banquet because he asked David Pollock, linebacker with the Georgia Bulldogs, for a liner.
Really?
He got him thrown out
Shut
because
up. We got thrown out for asking a nobody for a liner. Who the hell's who's this guy again?
he's one of the biggest, the greatest Georgia Bulldogs.
What's his name?
And this is a true story. Okay, so
Yeah.
I asked Sean to go get a liner for the show, and
Okay.
he lost his mind. They could technically lose their scholarship. They could lose their college eligibility. It's kind of what happened to
Okay.
Bo Jackson. When the Bucks brought him into town, he lost his baseball eligibility. So Pollock, reported him, had him thrown out. I think I was able to get him back in, and at least he sat there and whatever. This fight's about to get stopped, by the way. Buckley is not going to be winning this fight. Here he comes. So a couple of years later, Sean is at IMG down in Sarasota, Florida, for I think it was a basketball game, and he's sitting there, and Pollock came up to him like a couple of years later and said, "Hey, I can do that liner now if you'd like." That's crazy.
Well, I mean, it just shows you how outdated like things are. It's so stupid. Like, but that's a dumb policy, and that was dumb that Sean got kicked out for that. And I still don't know who the guy is, but I do know that Georgia just built an amazing track facility at
You,
the University of Georgia.
you almost
And,
got thrown out of a hotel trying to get a liner.
yeah, who was that again? Who did I try
I
to get
don't
the liner
remember.
from?
I don't remember.
It was
It was in,
somebody.
it was in
Um,
Denver.
I, it was
Full
in
mount.
Denver. Who?
No, I'm saying Brady's in full mount. He's
I
definitely
do.
up 2018.
I do remember trying to get a liner, but like I forget who it was.
They
Uh,
swarmed you. SWAT was there. The Internal Revenue Service was there. TSA
I
was
was
there.
Well, that was before Dan Severn interviewed me for his channel, and then everybody's like, "Oh, who the hell is that guy?" And then I could have had any liner I wanted, but it just was the wrong timing. That guy started off as before everybody knew who I was, so then they learned.
Who are
But
you?
I forget. I forget. I was Randy's co-host on Knockout Radio.
And then Randy moved on.
No, no, I just dropped the K and just became more silent. you know, because it's like more about being efficient, right? Like it's extra K, you don't need it. Speaking of K, Robert Cool Bell. That was a cool interview on Wednesday. I would have liked to see his face on the video. I'm not sure how he's doing physically. If there was a reason why we didn't have live video with a legend,
He
But
did, yeah, he didn't want to. Hopefully next week, when we have our next musical guest, he'll let us go live with it.
yeah, but I wonder if the bass guitar helps them stay healthy and alive. That sound frequency and that vibration. It's healthy, man. And I never really liked the guitar, like, because I know the A chord is disruptive to the human ear. So,
The hell
but
are
that
you talking
bass,
about?
like the A chord in a guitar is not, it's disruptive to the human eardrum. It's disruptive to our soul. It's why rock and roll is so, like, a disruption to society. And then you add in the Elvis hip thrust and the sexual appeal that it made it so crazy. But it explains why rock and roll stars throw TVs off of hotels and the drugs and lifestyle. Like, it's that chaotic energy from the A chord, the
What
440
what
hertz.
why does it have to be rock and roll people? Country
Well,
guy
because
did it last year.
yeah, but they're just copying. That's just they're just trying to get notoriety. But like with the A chord, but 432 is the resonant sound of the earth. That's the natural resonant frequency. So trying to get music to align more with that vibration or that sound is calming, it's meditative, it's relaxing. But the A chord is disruptive and it makes you crazy. And I want to break stuff and smash my guitar and chug beer and throw TVs and so it explains like the wild and crazy lifestyle.
It doesn't, but okay.
It does, but I think that the vibrations are probably the reason that Robert Bell being a healing frequency and tolling a bell, it's probably why he's still alive. It's probably because like everyone else in the band is dead. And they probably lived the same life. They ate at the same restaurants. They
And
traveled the same.
it has nothing to do with the age of the original band members.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like he's still here and they're not. So I may be playing bass, and I never really thought about being a musician and like a country star, but I think I'm gonna get on stage and play guitar. I'm just gonna play one G string, one G note. Just hit that G spot over and over again. That's why ladies like the musicians because the fingers work real good. So that's it. I'm gonna be a musician, rock and roll star. I just need a name now. I got to get a country rock and roll name. What do you think I should go by, Randy?
Morons are us.
Come on, man. Give me a cowboy name. Give me something like a Kid Rock, mixed with like a Hank Williams Jr. Like
Brokeback.
give me something cool. Give me like a
Brokeback.
stagecoach, like I might no, like not a gay one. I mean like I might rob a stagecoach, like a villain, like a bad guy, like a good and bad guy. Like who's the best to ever play that role of heel and babyface?
I have no idea.
John Cena? Do you think he was the best heel turn? Do you think Hogan,
No,
greatest heel turn?
Hogan was the greatest heel turn.
Any
In that'll never be topped. Never.
what he did with the NWO?
Yeah, it absolutely would never be, you know, changed. It can't be. It's the greatest heel turn. It's the greatest turn. You don't even have to say heel. From heel to babyface to heel, it doesn't matter.
What about Charlie Sheen or like who in Hollywood or in music, whoever
Well,
had
that
like
wasn't
a
a heel turn. That was just a whack job.
what
I mean,
about Bob Saget? What about like a goody two shoes, like preppy nerd on TV, but then a stand-up comic was just like racist, crazy, off the wall, like like offensive. Like that guy lived two different extremes of life at the same time in the same body. That's pretty crazy to do.
no, very much. And he didn't even want that job on
What
Full
job?
House of Danny
Oh,
Tanner.
really?
Yeah, he
Oh,
didn't want.
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he thought it was ridiculous. That's not him. He was what you just said, and I had the opportunity to meet him and hang out with him at the David Wells Celebrity Softball game in Tampa. I don't know, 25 years ago, 20 years ago. He was a fun, cool guy. But yeah, you're right. He was definitely a tad crazy.
Speaking of crazy, Roscoe Global chiming in on the chat. Hogan NWO was just in the same arena it happened in on Wednesday in Daytona Beach with the BKFC. So DJ Tony stepping on sacred grounds.
What was that? Bash at the Beach or something? That's probably what it was.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right, Buckley loses this 30-27. So somehow people got in there and turned Brady into the underdog, and then people made a whopping
I guess
dollars.
that event could have been back on the track. I don't know if it's the Daytona.
I don't
I don't know
it.
what kind of event that. No, I mean, it's the only thing over there is Daytona, like the racetrack, right? I mean, that's the only thing to do in Daytona is go to the speedway, right?
No, there's a Buc-ee's there.
That's not a real attraction, is it?
Yes, it truly is.
It's Bash at the Beach '96.
Yeah, I said Bash at the Beach.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in. And yes, Buc-ee's,
so Buc-ee's is an attraction.
Absolutely, it is.
It is pretty. I mean, it's
an
alarmingly. It's an alarmingly sad reality of like the. How do I say this without pissing off all the fans? Oh, man, the people in there that represent us as a nation.
I don't understand what you're saying, because.
Yeah, I can't say it. I can't say it because then it's gonna be recorded. I mean,
well, it is recorded. Yeah, we're live.
It's an experience, man. Like those Buc-ee's fans, those people are like are whack jobs, bro. They're
it's
obsessed,
a cult.
man.
It's a cult.
It's a cult, man. I know some girls that are so obsessed with that stuff. I'm like, they got nuts in their mouth, and they're
I drove from Tampa, Florida, to Daytona just to take my wife there, who'd never been to a Buc-ee's. And it was like going in a toy store as an 8-year-old. It's like, wow. And the sandwiches there are pretty damn good.
I mean,
here's a shock. Sean Brady wins it very easily.
Oh, I told you the Brady. I would never bet against the bunch. Yeah, man, those Buc-ee's people, it's a cult. You're right. It is such a crazy phenomenon. Those people are obsessed. Like, how far would you? I mean, you drove all the way to Daytona to take your wife to a Buc-ee's. That's a commitment. That's crazy.
No, it definitely was crazy. 100%.
What's the furthest you've traveled to do anything? Like, what's your like a bucket list, or like what was the furthest you've ever gone to satisfy like a desire?
I drove to Philly from Tampa.
Okay. For what?
Visit family.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. I mean, that's.
Oh, you mean just to go to do something stupid? Well, obviously the Daytona. I drove to Boca Raton just to go try a sandwich. Now, I was driving to Miami anyway, but I went the long way.
That's different. If it's on the way, if you see
it's not.
I mean,
I went about 2 hours out of my way.
Oh, you went 2 hours out of your way to go to a Buc-ee's?
Not a Buc-ee's. I went for this chicken salad sandwich, chicken Caesar salad sandwich. And instead of going, it was for the UFC down in Miami. So instead of going over, the Skyway and down 75, I drove like to Lakeland and then cut over so that I could hit this.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's.
Probably wouldn't do it again. Oh, there's my boy Dean Thomas.
Oh, how's Dean doing?
Dean's doing real well. Obviously, he's involved with Sean Brady.
Okay.
Oh, the Jersey Shore cast is hanging out there. Where's I forget her name?
Oh, Snooki.
The UFC BJJ bantamweight champion is there. Mikey, I'm not going to attempt. Mauricio Rossi in the house. There's your boy Paul Acosta. We need to get him back on. Diego
Yeah, I
Lopes,
follow.
who'll be fighting June 14th at the White House card. Charles
Yeah,
Oliveira in the house.
I saw Dana White just previewed the 250 Freedom Belt. Did you see the video of the unboxing of the championship belt for the Freedom card?
I did see it. More importantly,
Yeah.
we have 4 packs left. What do you
All
want
right.
me to do?
Ooh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I say let's go 2. Catch a tiger by its toe.
Didn't we already open 2, or was that 3? Yeah, we opened.
No, we did 3.
Okay, so again, opening up Topps Chrome 2026, 4 cards in the pack. Pick them up at Rhino Cards in St. Pete. If you're into card collecting, I can get you a pretty sweet discount on whatever you're looking for. Pokemon. I don't know if that's the good card, but we'll wait for last. Corey Sanhagen, not too snabby. Jan. I'm not a big fan of these Alan Ginters. Dreykus Duplessis. I don't know who this is. Global something. Oh, Jack Della. All right. It's kind of cool. I don't know if that's the special one. That's the glossy, I guess. I guess I need better lighting. But still no. I look for autos. I want the autos.
Speaking of, I have a call to action for all of our fan base. So DJ Tony drove to Miami to the Sunray Hotel from Scarface the day before they tore it down just to get a photo. The Scarface mansion is currently for sale in Miami for $237 million, I saw. So I need somebody to fund that. I need to move. I need to get a new office, one big enough to, keep all my powder, all my peptides,
Hey,
all my
I don't want to
supplements.
want to hear about your powders, stuff like that.
I need an office. I need some guns. Look, I got me 2 new handguns. Nothing says America 250 Freedom card like this bad boy. This little rubber band double action, so I can have a war with my daughter. Like square off. What happened to that when you would disagree with people in public and then you just decide, hey, like 10 paces
Shoot out at
and
the OK Corral.
or at the Bucky's or at the Golden Corral. Look, you're like, you cut me off in line, be like, step outside. And you
Well,
just handle it.
when was the last time you had a road rage?
Oh my, it depends on what truck I'm in. If I'm in my Jeep, I don't road rage anyone really because like I don't want to mess up my Jeep. If I'm in my blue FJ Cruiser that's a tank, man, you ain't bullying me on the road. We playing chicken and you're losing. So it depends on which vehicle I'm in. That's as
Yeah.
true of a statement as I can give you. Like sometimes, like Tony knows, uh, my road rages daily, and it's the Tesla people. Like those Tesla people are the ones that can get it because they have those cars that are so responsive, and they're electric, so they can beat you to the spot when you merge onto the highway. And they know what they're doing. They're assholes when they do it. And so whenever I see them in the rearview mirror trying to like pass me, I just cut them off because I've already got position. I'm already in front of them. And then they want to like be Billy Badass. And until they get stopped at the light, and then they see that I'm hanging out with the governor. And then they want no more smoke.
What was
Anyway,
your thoughts? Did you see Josh Hockett at
I
the
did
press
see Josh
conference?
Hockett. He called the Poirier like a little boy. That's not even a fight that could possibly happen. That would
Of
never
course not.
occur.
Of course
Like
not. And
you'd
the
have
thing has
you'd have to
already
have
gotten old. It's already gotten stupid for him to say, "Come up to heavyweight."
he would have to have a whole bunch of of Ilya Topuria. You'd have to have like a Brady 6 to like combined weight to go up and fight, Josh Hockett.
It I get why he's doing it. It's Connor on steroids. It's Tito on crack. It's whatever you want to say, but it was ridiculous when he did the show. when I broadcasted live from the Apex. I don't think it was the Meta Apex at the time. And that's how he got the fight against Curtis Blades, was because of that. And, he brought a translator to the media conference after. And, media, PR, they're like rolling their eyes. But that's how he got that fight. And then the same stupid stuff. And, am I right, Miami? And now he's doing, am I right, New Jersey? And, picking fights against, little dudes that would never happen anyway. It's just, how about Sean O'Malley didn't get a question asked? They didn't ask him a single question at the press conference.
And that's the biggest tragedy in all of this, because Sugar Sean was supposed to be the next big star, and he missed a golden opportunity. He was right in the middle of all that. And the only thing he did was stream it live from his camera phone perspective. But he didn't get involved. He didn't I think Sean's done. He's just like, if it wasn't historic on the White House lawn, Sean O'Malley's retired. He's living his best life. He's doing his social media thing. He's doing his Curtis Rampage Jackson thing, or his Quentin Rampage Jackson thing. And he's a bigger star outside of the UFC than he is in it.
Is he really? Is he still?
I think so. I think so. I think some of those guys will have bigger careers, like Paige Van Zant, Quentin Jackson, Sugar Sean O'Malley. These guys are bigger than the UFC.
I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't follow social media. I don't do a lot of that stuff. But I didn't know that Sean was that big outside of the MMA world.
Oh yeah, I think he's huge. I mean, he was with all the Happy Dad guys. I mean, he's with the Nelk Boys, with Steve Will Do It. He's with Takashi. I mean, he's everywhere, doing everything with all the influencers, like Jake Paul. He's down in Puerto Rico training with those guys, and I mean, you'll see him in MVP eventually. I mean, he'll be a part of that promotion because they're friends. It's just like alliances that you have, like you and I. Right now, Rampage is one of the biggest streamers right now, according to Roscoe Global, and we saw it firsthand at the Super Bowl. I mean, his kick, his live stream when he kicked my grandma, stomped her head. I mean, literally, he stomped on my grandmother. A day before Mother's Day, I'm reflecting about when Quentin Rampage Jackson stomped my grandmother on Super Bowl, Media Row. You were there for it, Randy. You witnessed it. It was a one-sided attack. I mean, my grandmother didn't even do anything to him.
Do you want to explain it? Do you want to explain it to people, or what do you want to
do? I mean, I was on a phone call with my grandmother, long distance. I had my NFL football phone, and I was like, "Rampage, phone's for you, dog." And he just took the phone and he slammed it, and then he stomped on it, and that was it, man. She's never recovered from that, a bad hip and injured reserve, and I don't think she's ever going to fight again. Thanks, Rampage.
He was here for you.
What's that?
He was here for you. All right, we're getting ready for the big boys.
All right, is Volkov?
Yeah.
Hey, did you just pull that card on the Topps Chrome? Did you just get a Volkov?
I did.
You got Volkov or Volkanovski?
I got both.
Did you?
Yeah. In one pack, I got 4 cards and 2 were the same card.
All right. Well, I was going to say, because if you didn't get the Volkov and you wanted to have it before he fights right now, you could just take the Volkanovski and just cut it off. Just trim the name down and you'll have another Volkov.
Cut the vowels. Cut the vowels out of it. And then you'll have a Waldo Cortez Acosta. Who do you like in this one?
I don't have. Man. I think Acosta shows his durability. I mean, I think he fight back after he got poked in the eye and won the fight afterwards anyway.
Yeah, he did.
I like that resilience. I like that toughness. So I'm gonna go with Acosta.
Isn't he the former baseball player?
I do not know.
Somebody told me that that's why they liked him, because he's a former baseball player. Could have been our Inside the Distance.
Oh, okay, that's possible. Does baseball help you become a better fighter? I mean, I
No,
know Nolan Ryan. I mean, Nolan Ryan in the octagon would have been champion for
even at
sure.
this age, even at this age,
Yeah, I mean, you put him in a headlock and just noogie him,
he's the
submission by
noogie
noogie,
champion of the world. There,
the
there is no
noogie.
doubt. He is the noogie champion of the world.
I mean, if you get submitted by a noogie, you know, I got the bad mother. Can I cuss on this stream? That's a bad
No,
motherfucker, man. Okay.
no, we
Well,
don't cuss on this. We're
well,
professionals.
I won't cuss, but what I'm saying is, uh, but are baseball players, does that condition you to like transition? Because we see NFL players have transitioned to MMA and to UFC, but what other sports do you think would give an advantage to fighting?
Rugby players.
Okay, rugby players. We saw that with Volkanovski, right? Um, I mean, like hockey players.
Um, just because they can fight. That's why a lot of them are doing the BKFC, ice wars.
I think that's over though, isn't it? I heard something
No,
like that's they're closing it down, or
no, I
it
just
didn't.
saw a press release. There's something up in Canada, eh?
Well, I
Uh,
think Ice Wars is over. I think it's now a different name or something. Like they
oh,
they pulled their partnership with BKFC or I don't know. There's something at the top that went wrong.
what could that be?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, right? Uh, I don't know. I don't have that kind of information, but I do know that I heard that they had like they did like an event in a huge stadium and they couldn't even feel like the bottom section. So like it just was
Well, the
flat
ice
line.
melted.
Oh well, damn it.
No, I think there's one
Like,
coming up because, like I said, I got a press release.
oh, there is
Yeah,
one coming up this month. You're right.
let's see,
Yeah.
and I believe it's
Uh,
called Ice Wars.
The OG, Orozco Global, the real OG, says there's one coming up this month or inside of
What does that
Foreman.
mean? Are you implying I'm the fake OG?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you don't have the word global in your name. It's kind of an authority thing. I mean, that makes you, international. Do you have a passport, by the way?
Who are you talking
Do
to?
we do we need passports to go on the BKFC cruise, like the Bruise cruise?
Yes,
All right. Well, I have a passport. I'm ready.
I didn't know you were invited.
Well, who's going to sanction it? Who's the governing body in international waters? Like
They
who
would do it
oversees a fight
themselves.
on a boat? Oh, they
They
would
would,
just
yeah. It would be like when the UFC goes to a country or whatever that doesn't have sanctioning. We're
or
supposed to.
DC.
All right, hold on. Let me rephrase it. I'm supposed to broadcast from the fights.
Well, I mean, the UFC is going to be in DC. I don't think the District of Columbia has its own sanctioning body.
Right.
So
So that
the Freedom Card is going to be
in
sanctioned
house,
by who?
in house.
In house, and it's still going to count on the fighters' records.
Of course it will. Why wouldn't it?
Really?
Why wouldn't it?
I mean, I guess they did during COVID. They did like Dubai, right? So like they've already had.
What about when it was on, an Indian reservation when it's all themselves? It's in
Yeah,
house. Or
I
when they
guess.
went
Yeah.
to, I think it was Brazil that they sanctioned it themselves.
Oh, okay.
It's still
Huh.
sanctioned.
Okay. So it still counts for the records and everything.
All right, who you got in this one?
I said I'm going with Costa.
Yeah, I am too. So you know what that means? Bet heavy on the white guy.
Or the BKFC. Oh, I see what you did there. The BKFC will most likely be sanctioned or commissioned by the Mohegan Sun Commission. So that makes sense that the Mohegan Sun would be over
All right, we
international
have
water.
we have 3 fights left. We have 3 fights left and 3 packs of Tops Chrome. Pick one.
Are you afraid? DJ Tony, pick a number between 1 and 3. I'm gonna go with. We already did 2. Go with number 1.
All right, go with the number 1.
Hey, Tony said 1. We're on the same wavelength. Yeah, our frequencies are aligned.
That means this pack's going to suck.
Shut up.
All right, what do we got here? This pack came to you by Rhino Cards, located in St. Petersburg, 11th Avenue. Very first card, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oh, nice. All right, I'll take that one.
A name I can't pronounce. Ooh, Justin Gaethje.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what seems to be a kind of special. This is In Your Face card. Charles Oliveira.
Nice. Charles Oliveira.
Nice little pack, but come on, 4 cards to a pack.
Not to call it the elephant in the room, but Jim Miller did beat Charles Oliveira, so he should be higher on your ranking than Oliveira on your top 100, right?
I'm going to say no.
Come on, man. Give Jim Miller some love.
I don't know how many times you want to bring up the same thing. He's had a good career.
No, but go back to the hantavirus, this new cruise ship epidemic amongst us that's supposed to be, COVID 2.0. Are you afraid of BKFC, of being on a boat with hantavirus, transmission from human to human contact? So
no, I am not afraid.
Things?
I am not afraid of the big bad wolf.
You're not afraid of contracting hantavirus and getting stuck at sea with the BKFC?
I was just on a cruise.
Yeah, but the hantavirus just got here. They just released it. They had to wait for Korea to make the vaccine,
okay.
and then
first they had to make the virus, and then they had to make the vaccine for the virus.
Well, they had to make sure they had enough vaccine antibodies, so that way, if people of importance get it, they can save them. And then you got to put the horse before the buggy. You can't just release it recklessly. So we have a new pandemic on our hands. Are you excited?
Yeah, new line of masks, that we can purchase, that we can make and purchase.
Oh, from the comment line, savage remark. I just don't want to be stuck on a boat with 1,500 grown drunk men. Yeah, it does seem like a sausage fest. That would be a lot of dicks at sea. What was that, Moby Dick? Is that where they got the inspiration for that movie?
I didn't know it was a movie.
I don't know, but yeah, you're right, man. There's a lot of dudes drunk on a boat. It's not a lot of.
Why do you think they'd be drunk? They'd run out of it eventually. If they're going to be in the middle of the ocean, it's not like the military and another ship's going to pull up to refuel you and give you more alcohol.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I think that's the best comment. The best reason not to go. Just don't like the odds, So where's our inside the distance guy at? Give me the odds on how many women to men ratio on the cruise ship for BKFC. It's gotta be less than 20. It's gotta be less than 20% female on the whole boat. I mean, if they're gonna rent out the BKFC fight cruise, it's less than 20%.
No, they're not.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
How many people from BKFC do you think would be going on this? From the organization, it'd be the same amount of people that's do the setup and whatever. So what are we talking?
There's no females there. You got 3 ring card girls, but the rest are all dudes.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the rest of the cruise. The rest of the people on the cruise, they're going to take up 20% of the cruise, maybe. So there's still going to be 80% that's non-BKFC related.
Yeah,
75%.
Depends on the cruise line and what port it comes out of. I mean, but I still don't like those odds. I think Tony's right. I don't want to be stuck on a boat with that many drunk dudes. It's just a recipe for disaster.
Just like any other fight.
It's true. I mean, it is predominantly 80% men.
Of the fight, but I'm not. The whole cruise is not going to be BKFC people. That's just a percentage
Oh,
of it.
I thought they were going to rent out the whole cruise and just do like a private
Oh, I
one.
don't think so. I I
Oh,
I could be wrong, but I don't think they're going to get. I don't know what the cruise line is, but even if it's the smallest cruise line that has 8,000 people, you think 8,000 BKFC fans are going to go out on a cruise?
I think so. I mean, if you see they're what they've been doing lately, they've been piggybacking off of other events like Sturgis and bike weeks and concerts, and they're
Okay,
so they're maximizing that.
Hold on. Sturgis and Bike Weeks would be the same thing. So
Well,
that's
there's
correct.
like Daytona. There's Daytona. There's Sturgis. They did the at the Olympia in Orlando, so they've got this concept of like let's piggyback off of big events that are already happening already,
Sure.
like Super Bowl. They did their Knucklemania, so it makes sense to do something that people are going to spend their money on anyway. And if they're going to spend the money, why not buy a ticket to come to the fight live on the boat? You get a vacation out of it for your family, your spouse,
I
or whatever,
just said
yourself.
that. That's what I
Yeah,
just
so
said.
so it makes sense. I think they could fill a full boat as a private BKFC cruise and just BKFC.
I don't think so. I
I think
think if
that
you
I think they have a big enough fan base. I mean, Mike Calta does that stuff. Doesn't he rent out a cruise ship and do like a 1025 the bone like cruise? And it's just all their people on one boat.
Yep, yep.
And I think and what's the other guy? The huge Kia dealer. That guy. It's huge. That guy. He used
Not
to
a
do the same thing. He would, Billy something. He
what?
was like the car commercial infomercial guy before Art Davie started the UFC. He was that shock jock, crazy, wacky car salesman. Shot himself out of a cannon in San Diego, and with that wild promoter. Well, there was a guy from New York called Billy something, and he would do the same thing. He would send people on a cruise. He bought a Kia. You would win a free cabin on a cruise, and he would send all the people that bought cars on a private cruise, and it's all his people. But I think the BKFC could fill a boat. I mean, that's easy for them, I think.
I'm watching these heavyweights right now.
Oh, I have a breaking announcement, Randy Harris. Big announcement for BKFC fans. The BKFC Brews Cruise is officially setting sail January 22nd to 25th, 2027, a 3-day combat sport festival on water, cruising from Miami to Nassau, Bahamas. If you love big hits, warm weather, and the wildest fight community on the planet, you're going to want to be on this boat. Live fights, meet and greets, training sessions, parties, all at sea. Plus, you can win a free cabin. Scan the QR code on the flyer or sign up and get a free notified when tickets drop and get entered to win a cabin on the Brews Cruise. This is going to be one of the craziest BKFC events ever. Don't sleep on it. Spots will disappear fast.
You done?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're welcome.
What's the cruise line?
Let's see. Oh, the Titanic. They're bringing back the Iceman. Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell is he's the maid of honor. What do they call those people? The people that do the parades. What do they call the what are those people that they lead the parade and kick it off?
The parade leader,
No, there's a name for it. There's a commandant or
Grand
a
Marshal.
grand marshal. That's it. So bring back Chuck Liddell to lead the Titanic at sea. And how fitting would it be that the Iceman would be leading that way?
So you don't know the cruise line?
It doesn't say.
Does Tony know the cruise line? Call Dave Feldman.
I don't have the cruise line information, but it's coming out of Miami, so it's probably going to be one of the major ones, I would assume.
Well, it could be Margaritaville. It could be Royal. Oh, Tony said Norwegian.
Do you believe any of the conspiracy theories that the Titanic was an inside job, that they wanted to create the central banking system and the opposers to it?
Yeah,
They
Trump
all got on the boat.
was all Trump, right?
No, what Trump like? Oh, it's Norwegian. It's gonna be a Norwegian airline or
I just said
cruise
that,
line.
moron.
Oh, oh, I didn't see that. I didn't. I don't listen to what you say. All right, Norwegian.
Oh my God.
Uh, but no, they say it was because of the central banking system, and then like the elite that were going to oppose to it got on the boat with their families. The people who didn't want to go on a sinking ship got off, and then a year later, here we had the central banking system. Any belief in that kind of conspiracy?
No,
Really? You don't believe in any of that kind of stuff? You just
I
think
don't.
everything's straight up?
Yeah,
Really?
I believe everybody's honest.
Oh man! Wow!
It's a
Everybody.
shame you can't watch these fights.
I know. I wish I could. I gotta
You
get.
can't get it on your phone.
I could, but well, I
Round
guess I could
round
probably
two is
through.
over. Costa's gassed, I think.
Well, that's not good because I chose him to win.
He gets destroyed to the head, destroyed to the face, and then he does the "come on, let's go, come on, let's go." So Norwegian's not a bad cruise line. Took that to Canada. Wasn't too shabby. How excited are you for this main event?
Who's fighting again?
Exactly.
No, of course I want to see Sean Strickland get strangled to death by Kazama. I mean, come on. Like he's like, oh, he tried to kick me in the balls. Like he was trying to kick him in his knee. Like that's a strategic strike, the day before a fight to, you know, give himself a better odd of winning. That was a strategic move by Kazama.
I still think that the commission should be doing things about this. Promoters want that kind of action at weigh-ins and face-offs. The commission should instantly step in. There should be fines. There should be whatever. I said it about BKFC all the time. I would tell Dave Feldman that. And he goes, I know you don't like it. No, I don't like it. I think it cheapens the product. It cheapens the athlete. It's unprofessional. I'm used to being around unprofessional. So when I see it, yeah, it bothers me.
Yeah, but you don't have to talk about your son like that on the internet. I mean,
No matter what you do or say, you're not my son. So
it could be.
Stop wishing.
I should be in the will. I mean, just they'd be like, who is this guy? He doesn't have the same last name, but he's like, he's getting everything. He's getting the Oscar Schmidt jersey. He's getting the Sean O'Malley Chrome Tops card that was pulled tonight. He's getting Knockout Radio with the K. So yeah, I want the Knockout Radio with the K. I mean, it's not needed. It's not necessary. I can do it with the NOCKOUT. It's still the same name, but I just want the original, like the
trademark's
origin
coming. By the way, trademark has been approved.
Nice.
So I have the trademark on Knockout Radio. Did you see the Knockout apparel? The new shirt.
I did see that. That's badass. I like that. I'll rock that thing. It's sick.
No, you won't.
What do you mean I won't? I thought that was for me.
No, you can't wear that shirt. You're not eligible to wear that shirt.
Why?
And if you wear that shirt, I will have I will have you taken care of.
What is it? A military shirt?
Yeah, it says veteran.
Oh, I'm a veteran.
A veteran of stupidity.
In a month, I'm a veteran of surviving 50 years on this planet. That's a good thing to be a veteran of.
No.
Oh, they fighting for real now. All right, go Volkov. Get them.
I don't know. It hasn't been a slobber knocker.
I like that back tattoo. That's a lot of ink.
Brady had 3 times that.
Yeah, I got the itch to get another tattoo, but I just don't want to. I know how bad it is for my immune system because it's a foreign substance. Like you're always trying to get rid of it. So if I would have known what I know now, I wouldn't have what I have. But I do think it's cool. I like it. I know you would never get a tattoo.
You're correct.
Have you changed that stance? Have you changed that stance? Would you get one?
Zero interest in it.
If we went down to like Inkaholic down in Miami, DJ Tony's homies that got the tattoo shop, what do we get matching tattoos, Randy?
How about
you
get stupid and I'll get He's stupid.
All right, I'm with stupid, and I'll put an arrow pointing to you, and then you have one that says I'm him.
No, it was the other way around. That's what I said.
Come on, man, go get a tattoo with me.
There is zero chance. There is nothing that could ever make me want to do it.
All right, how about this? I got a proposition for you. How about we go to a tattoo shop and we do it with just water? So you put no ink in it. We just do a real tattoo, so you get the sensation, you get the feeling, you can feel what it's like. It's what a lot of
Why?
apprentices do to like practice, like so they don't mess up on permanent skin with ink. So a lot of tattoo, like they'll work on their technique and their pressure and their fading and their skill. So we just go get a tattoo with no ink, and we just do it for like just the YouTube channel. And you can say you got a tattoo that you always that
If
you
you get a
actually have.
face tattoo, if you get a real face tattoo,
Will be water. I mean, nothing in it.
no, 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 no. You get a real face tattoo.
My face is my money maker, man. I'm too pretty for a tattoo on my
Yeah.
face.
Okay. Whatever.
Uh, like people that look like me don't get tattoos on their face. Like it's not what we do.
It's certainly
Uh,
not going to affect the gay porn that you're in.
it's not gay. Look, they're gay. I'm not gay. What would you
Nothing.
what would what would you get a tattoo of if you
Nothing.
could? No, but like, what would be something like? Would it be like your, Freemason symbol? Would it be
No.
like a Jewish? What
No.
do they call those things with the candles? The
Menorah.
Yeah,
No.
that. Would you do that?
No. First
Would
of
you
all,
do
Jews aren't supposed to get tattoos
Oh, what's wrong with that? Why do the Jews hate tattoos?
because Jews were tattooed in the Holocaust.
Oh, well, you guys always got to bring that up.
You're such an ass.
I mean, it's like, are you ever gonna heal from your emotional trauma? It's just like this rumination and just keeping up old shit. Like, just let it go, man. Just
Oh,
let
you're
that shit
such a
go.
jackass.
Fuck. I mean, I got no comeback when you close the door like that. I can't say
Of
anything.
course. That's why. I mean, that's not why I don't get it. I don't get it because I don't like them. Personally, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. But I don't have a
But
problem when
so
when
you have to get one tattoo. It's a
I don't
requirement.
have to do
You
anything.
what? No, but hypothetically, play the game. One tattoo. You got to get one tattoo, a logo or something personal or whatever. What would it be?
I couldn't
Hypothetically,
I couldn't tell you anything that would I don't know.
like a
Seriously.
three-dimensional Diet Coke can. like, what, what would you? I mean, aside of the obvious, it's your daughter's, your granddaughter,
Well, I wouldn't do
what
that. I wouldn't
your
do that
first
because
love,
I have too many of them.
your first love, like who you
I
lost your
couldn't
virginity to,
I
or
couldn't
I mean
even tell
something.
you the name of my first love.
Do you remember who you lost your
Well,
virginity to?
honestly, I do know who my first love is.
Okay,
My
who's
wife.
that?
My wife.
Oh,
I
well,
didn't love my girlfriends.
that was an easy way out. Like, make it edgy. Let's do some fun shit. Shake it up.
I can't lie. I can't make shit up just to, so that you have another dumb segment. All right, we're
I
going
make
to
everything
the
up.
I don't.
Most of my life is made up. like
I think your family's made up. I don't think that they're real.
they're real when I need them to be here.
Rent a
I tell,
family. All right, we got to
I
go do
tell
a family thing. Go to 1-800
everybody,
rent a family.
everybody pretend to be happy. All right.
All right,
Thank you.
here we
Say
go.
cheese.
Number 2, number 4, and your winner is, come on, Mike Beltran. Very good dude.
Oh, the Navy
Referee.
logo, Randy.
Yeah, your boy lost. Costa lost.
Did he lose?
I told you, if I pick
Did,
them, you're losing. That's why neither one were on the show because we couldn't
did I
determine who it's going to be.
did I just see your pussy on TV again? Over your shoulder? You gotta get that cat out of that screen, man. What are you doing?
You know,
Look, Randy showing his pussy again. You're gonna get us shut down. This isn't OnlyFans. That's actually something. Hey Tony, get Randy and I OnlyFans account. I know you got connections over there. Like we need to go make this show a little bit more you know, for the future. You guys living in like prehistoric times and stuff where like you came from an era where like they wouldn't record Elvis swinging his hips because they thought it was like sexualized and offensive and whatever. Like, why did your era think that sex was such a bad thing?
Why is it my error?
Why is it dirty? Why was it like forbidden? Why was it taboo? Why, like, if you
I'm
got pregnant unwed, like you were like shunned from your family and sent away? Like you guys had some crazy traditions in your era.
I think it was before me, but whatever.
I mean, I don't know. I think you guys grew up in that same closed-minded, small town, small mindset era. So I think we
I
got to
think
shake
that was
things up, man.
before me. Jackass, that was before me.
Okay. All right. Just asking. Would
All
you
right.
freeze up
So
for me?
so far every pick you've picked have lost.
I picked Brady. Brady won.
All right. So you got
So,
one right.
all right.
Another hype train goes down. Who do you
Hey,
like
Joe
in the
Rogan.
co-main? Who do you like in the
Joe Rogan.
co-main? Brady?
Who's the co-main?
Sean Brady.
Oh, Vaughn. Van. Ooh, Randy had a Ron Jeremy stash back in the day. Oh, you and Ron Jeremy were friends, weren't you, Randy?
How does he know that?
Listen, the internet's not as dumb as it sounds. It knows everything, man. Except it doesn't know who the co-main event is of tonight's UFC fight. But it
Sure.
knows about you and your porn stash, Randy. You want to talk about your porn career at all while we're on
Hey, $20 is $20.
here? Actually, you know what? Like, if they would show the UFC fights early, and you could fill the strip clubs up at like 10 a.m. or like 12 in the afternoon on a Saturday, it would be packed. It would be absolutely packed. It's just time. You just got to reframe it. And most people are watching the UFC like individually anyway. So you could turn like an empty strip club on a matinee into like the place to be for like UFC fights, Super Bowls, things like that. Because you've watched UFC fights in empty strip clubs before, like in Vegas, right? Then you go there with your brother. You got to do all that stuff.
Yes.
So like I think that's a better time slot for it, to be honest.
It wasn't even open. So it's not that it was empty. It wasn't open. They opened just for us so we could watch the fights
Yeah,
there.
but I mean, I would. We live in the strip club capital of the world. I would make sure that they're open. Obviously, does it make you proud to be from the strip club capital of the world?
No, what did
I mean, it's a pretty cool title, though. I mean, a lot of towns have a lot of different, like Bean Town. I don't know. That has something to do with beans and shit.
I don't know if it really is though. I think just somebody kind of like, with the Dallas Cowboys and it's America's team. I think it's the same thing. I've been to Amsterdam. I'll bet you there's more strip clubs in Amsterdam. There's more sex in Amsterdam than there is in Tampa.
I mean, I just said the strip club capital of America. Like I didn't say
You
of the
said the
world.
world. You
Oh,
said
I
the
did.
world.
Damn it.
Yes. See, the difference between you and me is I pay attention.
That's true.
It goes in one
Uh,
ear and out the other, but at least I heard it and I comprehended it.
what's crazy is like you have like Tampa, which is just wild, wild west, right? I got my 6 shooter here, my little pew pew. Like you got the wild, wild west in Tampa, and then you go next door to like Winter Haven, and they don't even have an adult nightclub. Like it's crazy, bro. You go from like all and to nothing,
All right, who do you
and you
like
can
in
just
this? Who do you like in this fight? Co-main event. Your champion Joshua Van. Still, people don't consider him a champ because of how he won, even though he has the belt, which means he is the champ.
hmm.
Or Tetsuro Tara, the
I
Japanese.
think I think I think if there's any kind of dispute when you like really have to prove yourself, um, I think when you saw it with Aljamain Sterling, when he had to really prove that he was legit and deserving of being the champ, he came back out and fought a better fight the next time just because I think he was more hungry, more disciplined, more chip on his shoulder.
How
So
can
I
you be
think
more
Van puts
hungry
on.
as a
I
professional fighter? How can you be more hungry?
I think pride, ego. When you hear the criticism, when every time you open your social media, you see some keyboard warrior on a couch somewhere talking trash about you're not the real champ, you won by disqualification. I think that lights a fire under you that you can't just manufacture yourself.
Oh, look at me! How did I get lucky? I bet on Grant. I bet 2 units on Grant Dawson. I thought I only bet 1 unit.
Oh, nice.
I
Congratulations.
I won a whopping $1.50.
Hey, go put that in the offering next time you go to church with your Grant and pay
Yep.
your tithing to his king and your king to our king.
The next time I go to church will be, I don't know, my first time.
Oh, what, Jewish people don't go to church?
No,
What do you guys go to? What do you guys call it?
temple.
Temple. Okay.
We go to the
And
temple.
and when was the last time you went to a temple?
Couldn't tell you.
Do you have to renew your membership? Like, does every couple of years it expires if you don't keep up with it?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
So you know
one
what
of those
that
kind
means? That means mine's it's been up. I'm not paying to do anything. I think it's ridiculous. I think
you're
it's
not paying.
ridiculous. What?
I mean, you had a 99% blockage of your heart. You know, you're gonna go give some tithing and be like, "Thank you for another chance with this thing called life. Thanks for more time to be Matt's co-host on Knockout Radio."
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
don't you feel?
first of all, I'll never be your co-host. That's first. Second of all, um, I have an appointment with my chiropractor on Monday. They called me on Friday to say that they think they're going to cancel it.
Oh yeah, the doctor wants to cancel your appointment.
Yes.
All right, looks like I'm getting Knockout Radio sooner than later.
Well, no, the funny thing
But
is he doesn't know that he's been replaced.
oh
I
well,
dumped his ass and I went to a different chiropractor. I just never told him because it's none of his damn business.
speaking of being replaced, I have an audition to be my co-host coming up next week. I would like you to
Oh,
audition. I
sure.
well, you got an inside track, but there's some great qualified candidates out there. I've got DJ Tony.
I'll pass.
Uh, I mean, there's Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he's going to be your co-host.
I mean, I just want to keep him relevant. Pat McAfee, you know, I got a seat for him. I know he's probably not doing well. His legs are getting tired of standing all the time. So comfortable studio, nice seating. Who else got a throat on that show? Donald Trump. Yeah, he'll need make a star-studded the show. Like, what do you think the right number of people on a panel is? I feel like we have too many at times. I feel like there's too many little windows, like in like conversations. Like, what do you think the right? Because what McAfee has, what, like 4 people with him all the time, plus him, and then sometimes he has in studio
Well, and
guests.
all the
So,
people in the back room and stuff. He's got all the
well,
producers and stuff to
well,
keep
not
there.
the staff, but I'm talking about like on the TV platform. But he usually has like 5 people at a
Yeah,
time,
at
all
least 4.
talking.
Oh,
But did
I
he?
stand corrected. I'm being corrected by my producer. I said chiropractor. I meant cardiologist. So, we were talking
It's
about
like,
the heart. I didn't know I said chiropractor. I
I
haven't
mean, no
been to a
disrespect.
I haven't
No
been to a chiropractor in 40 years.
Well, no disrespect to the chiropractors, but both of them will be replaced shortly. The robots and the automation will replace the doctors, and the people like me will replace the chiropractors with the Freedom device. But uh, maybe those guys will be my co-host. I'll bring on
Sure.
some like
I wish
doctors.
I wish you all the best. Wish you all
I
the
get
luck.
Doctor I can get Doctor Davidson from the UFC. He's gonna be out of a job soon. Especially if he keeps, letting Dana take shots at him about how he'll never trust another medical doctor ever again. So if he's
No,
looking for work, have
no,
Davidson hit me up.
no. Well, I can't have him do anything.
What's that?
I have no way of getting in touch with him.
You're on the do not disturb list.
I deleted numbers off my phone.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Does that feel good? Does that feel therapeutic? Like when you go through and deliberately erase someone from like your life like that? Is it Emotionally, does it set you free?
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. People need to do more of that. They hang on to like old shit too long.
That's why I never know when you call, because I don't have your number.
Yeah. That's good. Who else do you want to delete from your life other than me? Like, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm like a mullet, man. I'm not, I'm hard to shake. I'm not leaving.
I've pretty much already done it. I always said I'd never delete numbers out of my phone, but I finally did. So made room on my phone. Had to do it.
Have you ever gone through your phone and just called random numbers you don't know who they belong
No,
to? And be like, hey,
no.
I have your number saved. I obviously
Who are
saved it
you?
for a reason. Yeah, who
Right.
are you?
There are
No,
numbers in my phone. I have absolutely no idea who they are. None.
that's the point. That's the point. And names you don't remember, But I think we should make that a segment. Every show, we go through and find a number we don't recognize in our directory. We call live on the air and we just find out who it was. And be like,
If
hey,
I
this is
told
Matt
you,
from Knockout
and
Radio, blah, blah, blah. And I have your number saved. So obviously we met somehow. I got your contact info here, but I didn't save your contact name or your email, whoever. Let's figure it out. And then just go live with like what happens.
I have codes in my phone, the one that
Oh, yeah.
that sticks out, it's the most recent. It says answer, tell F off.
Okay.
So every time this number calls me, I answer it and just say F off and then hang up. There's numbers
So
in here that say don't answer.
yeah. Oh, so in the restaurant industry, when you would interview potential candidates who, because we're an equal opportunity, uh,
Unemployer.
yeah, then we would write. Well, I would write code 110 on the top, or no, well, one, yeah, 110 um, on the top of the paper, but my ones would cross over and it would say no, like subliminally, like, so that way, if like one of my managers would see 110 at the top, it actually spelled no because they weren't qualified or we didn't like their look or we didn't like their style or their personality or their haircut
What's
or
that
their
got to do with mixed martial arts and
Ron
tonight's UFC?
or their Ron Jeremy mustache. If you came into a pizza with that porn stash, I definitely would have put hell no. It would have been HELL 110.
I worked at a
Uh,
pizza shop,
yeah.
very short.
No, I mean, look, people are getting to know the real personality behind like the platform. So that's what this show really should be about. We can go off the rails, we can go off the hook, we can say some offensive shit, we can do some comedy shit, we can do some real shit mixed in. We have the freedom because we're not FCC mandated. We don't have to worry about Title 147 and all that old outdated technology that's stupid.
That's not
And
all 100% true, just so you know. There's
we can be
still
free.
YouTube is still a little different, so you can't, be as free as you think you can be on YouTube.
Oh, damn it. Well, how do we get that free? Because I live that free. How do I
Buy YouTube.
yeah, I don't want to buy that. That's work. Sounds like a lot of time sitting at a desk. It's not good for your posture. That's what we're trying to prevent. Look at my new shirt. Got the shirt, got my collar up.
All I know is I'm really dreading that there's 2 5-round fights coming up.
What is that?
Well, it's almost past my bedtime.
It's true.
Luckily, I'm not in Newark. I'd be asleep by now.
Yeah, I was surprised you weren't there, actually.
I
I
just
thought
made the
maybe go up.
decision not to go. I've got the White House card coming up next month. There's a lot of money, to get up there, to get around, some things that I've got planned. I'm going to do a meet and greet with some people up there that I've been talking to on the Book of Face, etc. Then I got International Fight Week. Then we have the UFC in Philadelphia. So we're going to be doing those 3 for sure.
You think I could bring my gun to the White House card? I could
They
take this
just
with me.
announced Oklahoma City. I might do that in
Oh,
July. Never been there.
Oklahoma, yeah. Oklahoma's cool. It's middle America.
Who you got in this fight? Champion, challenger.
I'm going with
Champion,
Van. I think
right?
Van's got something to prove. He's got to win this fight. Otherwise, it's all for nothing.
Well, it's not for nothing. He still will go down as a UFC champion. And he
Yeah, but
is the
there'll be an
champion.
asterisk. There'll be an asterisk, and then
There's
people
not an
always use that
asterisk.
against them. Asterisk.
There's not an asterisk. Why is there
Did
an
you say?
asterisk?
Did you say he won like a technicality or something like that?
Well, he won the belt by his opponent. The champion got hurt. Now,
So I'm
did he
saying,
get
just know
hurt?
there's asterisk.
Because it's kind of like when somebody breaks their leg, from a leg kick or whatever. I mean, it's not a fluke. I mean, it was caused. So no matter how you look at it, Van is your champion. And
Has anybody checked on Yuri lately? Is he still okay? Like, like he showed mercy and lost the belt. And I mean, anybody checking on him emotionally, make sure he's all right?
I don't know. I don't have a direct line to him either.
Some of the internet comments were just savage. Like, he's gonna go out in the woods and just punch a tree. Take it all out on a victimless tree, a defenseless tree. But
I feel bad for the guy. We talked about it on our Wednesday show, noon to 3 Eastern Standard Time. I think he did let up, and that was his mistake, and he's going to have to live with that, just like I have to live with not getting off that freaking airplane. And I try to, forget about it, and then I bring it back up, and it bothers me mentally, just like it's going to bother him mentally. It's his fault. He let up. He shouldn't have let up. And that's something he's going to have to live with. So kind of like what you said about Van, to make this right, has to win today. He needs to come back and win the belt to make everything right for him, because he was winning that fight and should have won that fight.
I agree.
But he didn't. All right. Do I open up the other one now, or do I wait? I got two left. Well, I got two left, and we're at the co-main event right now.
All right, go ahead and open one now.
One or two? One is my right hand.
Go two.
Two. We're going to go two. Again, opening up Topps Chrome 2026. Got these from my boy Ryan at Rhino Cards, 4th Avenue and 11th Street in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening it up. Come one time, can I hit something good? Seriously. Okay, what do we got here? We got Chang Ho. Got a John Jones.
Oh, nice. John
Yeah,
Jones.
No idea. Oh, Pantera. And Trevor Peak. He used to do the radio show all the time. These cards suck.
Oh, God.
But if you go buy a box at Rhino Cards, you'll probably get something good. Everybody else does.
Hey, what are you going to do with all those cards now you have them? Just put them with the rest of the stuff you have?
Yep, put them in a box.
Your wife still lets you bring stuff home?
No, she's not happy. I don't know if you saw. I put the picture up on the Book of Face. I found from UFC 56 or 57 is the MGM felt from the blackjack table.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. If I had a blackjack table, it would be cooler because I could use it. But Rich Franklin, Matt Hughes, both on the card. Let's look at who else was on that card as we're waiting for Van to get in there with his belt. Let's see. I think it was, pick one, 57 or 56.
57.
All right, I went with 56. I was right.
From the text line, John Jones number B. I don't know what this is. BT3.
I don't know what that
There's
means.
something on that card. Is there a special series number or something? What is that, Tony?
I'll look in a minute. But here's who fought at UFC 56 on the MGM felt that I have. Main event was Rich Franklin over Nate Quarry. Gabriel Santos over Kevin Jordan. Matt Hughes over Joe Riggs. Joe Riggs stepped in. GSP over Sean Shirk. Jeremy Horn over Trevor Prangley. That is your main card. Your prelims. My boy
Speaking of
Sam
cards,
Hogan.
check out that John Jones card. See if it's a special edition. Maybe you got something good there. You said it was nothing. Maybe you got something.
My boy Tiago Alves. And Nick Thompson. So,
there's Dr. Davison on TV right there. Hey,
yeah,
Dr. D, if you want to be a co-host of my show, come holler at me, man.
good for him.
He doesn't even have to get a chair. He can just stand up and we'll be the same height. He could be like, what's his name? McAfee. He could be like standing up and then I'll be sitting at my desk and we'll just talk.
That would be an interesting conversation.
He's an angry little elf. I've seen his movies. Like he really gets worked up.
Are you watching the fights?
I know. It's gonna get mad at me.
Oh, I don't care. You think I care if he gets mad at you?
Well, I'm just sticking up for my boy. Like, if people treat you bad, I got to treat them bad. It's just principle.
Don't. I could have swore I bet on this fight, but I guess I didn't. I didn't put a unit on this one. I got a unit on the next one.
I think. Unit Randy Rubb. I think you got to be careful. John Jones, number BT3 or something. Like, look the card up. See if there's a special signature code. Depending on which John Jones card, it could be worth $3 or $400.
I prefer the $400 one.
Don't put your barbecue eating fingers on that thing and get it all sticky.
I want to open this last pack up. I'm getting bored. I'm opening it.
Just tell us about the John Jones card. If it's $4 or it's $3.
I'm opening it. It's open. I got another box if I choose to do so. So hold on.
So impatient.
Justin Gaethje.
The number would be on the back.
I'm well aware of that. Not a damn thing in this thing. No, that's not good. John Jones is number B12.
Oh, it looks like B13. Maybe
Yeah,
it could be the.
I'm looking. No, it's not that one. Of course not.
So just put it on the internet, see what it's worth. Like scan it, be like John Jones B12.
All right, since I'm bored, let's open another box.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to open this instead. This is Stadium Club 2025. I got this from Rhino Cards as well.
All right.
This has 6 packs per box, 5 cards per pack, which is better. The other had 4 packs or 6 packs of 4 cards. Maybe we should play some kind of game. Let's play some. Do what?
Math makes my penis soft. Like I don't like that kind of quizzes.
Shut up.
Come on, man. Let's stick to the game here. What are we doing? Open the pack.
I gotta, I don't have anything. Here we go. I'll open the box. All right. So we'll let everybody play. Who else is in there? Anybody else in there? Santa in there? Tony in there?
I don't know. I think Tony's on there.
All right. Pick a fighter.
Pick a fighter?
Pick a fighter. Or do you want to go a weight class? Let's do a weight class.
Amanda Nunes.
I'm gonna go welterweight. What are you going? Tony, what are you going? Pick a weight class.
I'll go light heavyweight.
You're a light heavy. Okay. Is that trash? Yeah, it's trash.
I can barely make light heavy right now. I mean, I'm more like the KFC guy than the UFC guy. I gotta get back on my shit. Yeah, weight class. Kayla Harrison, Tony says.
That's not a weight class.
She is a weight class. She kind of is a weight class.
All right, opening up the first pack. Let's see what we got here. I got a Bo nickel.
Oh,
If I had a
nice.
if I had a nickel for every Bo nickel. Rayner, Peyton Talbot. He thinks he's who's the character, that has that big thing, Iron Man, that big thing in his chest. Okay,
Captain Puerto Rico.
let's put that useless pack with the other ones. Oh, all right. So what do we got going on right here? Your champion van is on his back, being worked a little bit right now. 1 minute in. I hope this isn't going to be a lay and pray, just like we're going to see in the main event as well.
They're hugging it out. Just two guys laying on top of each other in the middle of an octagon.
With very little
it is a slow gameplay compared to the BKFC and BKB and some of these other promotions. Like it really is it's almost like internet dial-up modem service compared to like 5G or like high-speed internet. So it's a little tough to watch at times. It really is. I mean, it's great to put on the backdrop.
It's two totally different sports.
Yeah, I know, but this is great to put on the back of as you're scrolling on your phone, laying on the couch, having the fights on. Then when like the crowd roars and like when the announcers get elevated in their pitch and their excitement, then you glance up and then you see like the finishing sequences. But it's hard to watch like a full fight start to finish, don't you think?
You're trying to get me to say things that are going to get me in trouble.
I'm just telling you what it is. Like I just don't have the fear of, because I have nothing to lose. Like I don't have credentials. Like they don't care if I'm there. I don't care if I'm there.
No. I mean, it's too.
Unless I'm getting paid to go, I don't even go to those events. So like it's not like
it's two totally different things.
Two different sports.
One is more strategic. The other is basically a street fight.
Yeah, but right, I get that. But at the same time, like the way that the human mind and the stimulation works is once you're so accustomed to things operating so quick. Like could you imagine right now if in the middle of this stream it goes into a buffering thing and just that wheel spinning for like over and over?
I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for that for 2 hours just so I could turn it off and go to sleep.
10 seconds in, you're frustrated, you hit X, you're going to bed, you're done. You've already
yes,
because
Tony.
You're used to instant gratification.
Tony, yes, it's the 2025 Topps Stadium Club. Exclusive Chrome. One something per box. One parallel per box. Whatever that means. Yes, Stadium Club. Yeah, it depends on what you're looking for.
I'm just saying it's hard to go backwards when you're stimulated to a point where everything's high speed. I'm sure it will be incredibly hard for people to go back from self-driving cars, Tesla, self-parking vehicles, that they could never go back to operating a regular car like as you're frozen on your screen. Because like life happens so quick and then you get accustomed to that speed of life and conveniences of life, and then anything that hiccups that experience is almost like a rotary phone. Like, could you imagine dialing somebody now that has a bunch of 9s and 8s in their number, and you have to and then wait for it to reset, and if you make a mistake, you got to start over. Like, there's not a chance. You'll be like, forget it. I'll just see you at church next week, and see you at Temple, and with Grant Dawson, we'll just powwow in person. But I'm just saying it is hard to watch MMA because of the grappling and the ground control, the things that are skillful and artistic and beautiful to practitioners. To the average fan, it's hard to watch.
All right. Well, I'm not the average fan.
That's true.
So I enjoy it all. What I don't enjoy is just when you lay on top of somebody. GSP, let's be honest, laid on top of people.
There's Sal taking a close eye. He's got the best seat in the house. Look at
Yeah,
Sal.
and he gets paid for it. It's kind of like what Joe
I know.
Rogan said. All right, I'm opening another pack. I'll open one more. I'll save
Oh, nice
three.
elbow.
I'll save three. Pick a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I open one.
Three is always. I'm always going three.
All right.
Party of three. Threesomes. Three.
Stadium Club 2025. Got these from Rhino Cards. Brian Ortega.
Oh, nice. T City.
Somebody I have no idea. Michael Venom Page.
Oh, MVP.
MVP. Uh, Brendan
Uh,
Allen. He fights next
Roscoe
week.
Roscoe Global thinks that you're going to get the Gaethje Holloway autograph card. He
Yeah.
feels that
Yeah.
he feels like that's in the cards for you tonight. What do
Yeah.
you think about that?
Yeah. I'll be lucky if I just get a Gaethje card, not alone the auto. I already got a Gaethje card.
You got two of them tonight.
Right.
Got two Gaethje cards. Two Gaethje cards, one liner, but none from the Super Bowl. The irony.
I don't. Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Come on, man. Like, let's call some people out, man. What are they going to do?
I got a Gaethje liner.
I know, but I'm just saying, like the fuckery that we had to go through at the Super Bowl.
All right, so we're in round 2. Great first round for the Challenger. Challenger with a beautiful grappling display. I could have swore I put a unit on this, but I guess not. My son got me caught up in this thing. You know, now that we do that a little gambling segment called Inside the Distance, it's always at 2:45 Eastern Standard Time every Friday. He hit it big in Miami. I know that.
I see Budweiser still advertising on the octagon on the mat. I saw the logo. It says King of Beers. I don't know the last time someone actually came to the bar and ordered a traditional Budweiser, asked for it by name. Just proof that that things change. Things that once were dominant, that were the standard, that were the norm, are no longer such. Like Sears Robotic or J.C. Penney or Budweiser, things that used to
Fans
be
looking
dominant.
good. Fans looking good
Ma
right
Bell.
now. Fan lost round 1, but doing good in
Things
round
change,
2.
Randy. Got to keep up with the times, man.
I don't know what that has to do with beer, but okay.
Shout out Black Rifle Coffee to my boy Jared. See them sponsoring the UFC.
Never had it.
They're a veteran company connected to DC through your boy Chris, through the lobbyist and all those people. My friends in DC, your friends in DC.
Good for them.
We all got friends in low places, don't we, Randy?
Okay, Garth.
You see the thing that Garth Brooks is a serial killer? That on tour, there's like a correlation between
You told
tour
me
stops
that.
and yeah, I'm just saying, Garth
Whatever.
Brooks. What if Garth Brooks? Well, I mean, look, is it really a stretch? I mean, the Jimmy John's founder hunts elephant and big game over in Africa, and like, like when you hunt big animals, like hunting humans is just like second nature. So hunters and rednecks, like they be killing prey forever. So it's not a stretch to think that a country star could be a serial killer. And
The views of the idiot is nothing to do
I'm,
with
I'm, I'm
Knockout
asking.
Radio,
I
Randy
didn't create
Harris,
it.
anyone I know, anyone I care about, and including even people I can't stand. None of them have any say in what this knucklehead is saying.
I'm just saying, plot the maps out, see where the tours were, see where the people come up missing it, like see if there's a link. I'm curious. Are you curious?
No. Why would I be curious?
I don't know. I mean, it would be one of the most heel turns of history, wouldn't it? Like it would trump, Hulk Hogan turning, NWO that Garth Brooks is a serial killer. Like that would be the greatest heel turn of all time, ever. Right? I mean, come on.
Well,
Blame it all on my roots. I was like, oh man, where did you come from, bro?
no comment. I'm not touching that. That's for somebody else. Did you see our boy Eric in Denver had his name on the mat?
I did see that.
Yeah,
Does he get a piece of it? Did they cut that mat up afterwards, or do they
I don't
reuse
know.
it, or how does that work?
Yeah, I don't know how that works. I just think it's if you're lucky, you'll see your name on it one time. It's
Yeah,
not
I think
cheap.
it'd be no. What was it, like $500?
I think it's 1,000.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's a cool concept. I mean, I think, but I think it'd be cool if like you get the actual mat, if they cut it up, send you
Oh,
your
night
name, like
night
a little.
termite. Van's throwing some hammers here with 20
What?
seconds left. He might have stole that round. Wow. I think we got 1-1. 1-1 going into tree. Knocked down.
So
Again, I didn't watch the fight, so I can't really judge it. I've always said that as a judge here in the state of Florida. I need to watch start to finish. And even though I'm staring at it, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at my phone, I'm trying to order a pizza. There's a lot of things that I got going on. Trying to look at the chat, trying to see what everybody's talking about, trying to check the Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. But all I saw was that knockdown and some hammer fists. So I'm going to go 1-1 on somebody that didn't really watch the fight.
DJ Tony says he said they will send pieces of it to him. So Eric must be they'll get pieces of the mat. I don't know if it's his actual name on
So
that
what good is
section.
it?
Right. It's just it could be any mat. I mean, I could go get one from my garage and just say it's UFC vinyl or canvas. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna be like, here's yeah, this is John Wayne's sidearm. This is a side piece. So I got this at the old Western store today.
You know who John Wayne's grandson is, right?
Huh?
Do you know who John Wayne's grandson is?
Bruce Wayne.
Tommy Morrison.
Really?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
Shut up.
You didn't know that?
To John Wayne, the Morrisons are like from the same lineage.
Well, seeing that he's his grandson, yes.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Like that
Obviously,
that could be one of the greatest like storylines in American
obviously
history.
you don't know Tommy Morrison's nickname, the Duke,
No.
because that's what
But
John
that's a
Wayne was known as.
yeah. But don't you miss the old Western style? Like, wasn't America a better place than the Wild West, the frontier? Like, it was like a
I
different
don't
code
know.
of ethics.
I wasn't here for that, so I don't know.
I'm sure you were here, but but every time, like, I want to, like, have you ever had a desire just like to rob like a stagecoach, like a train? No, I'm
Rob was-
serious. Like, you never want to be like, you never want to be a villain, just like, because every
I
time the
don't.
train goes by at the
I,
mall, like, I want to rob it. I'm like, that's why Superman can't go out at night, because he'd be robbing. Like, but
that's funny stuff. No, I've never even seen a stagecoach. Oh, Van's looking good in round 3.
I'm sure you have on the Oregon Trail. You didn't see the stagecoaches. You weren't in one.
No, the only
Covered
stagecoach
wagon.
I think I saw Wild Wild West.
You were you out
Holy
there with the
crap.
Beverly Hillbillies? Well, you guys probably rode out together.
There's nothing wrong with Jed.
That
You
that
know,
was a wild show, though.
that was like the number one show for a while.
That was a wild premise, though. Like they're like, look, we're gonna make a show about these rednecks, the country ass people. They got more money than the rich people. They got the oil money, and we're gonna send them out to Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and then the whole show was what, like about how they just didn't fit in with like the
Yep.
fancy people and like the.
Van
That's a
just won.
wild show. Consider what time and the era that was produced in, and I gotta go back and watch that. Like, isn't that on Paramount Plus or some of those old shows or
Oh, I'm sure
Netflix
it
or
is.
whatever?
I'm sure you can get it on YouTube.
I gotta watch that. I could go back and see what kind of like the director's perspective, what the storyline was, and like what the message was, because there's a lot of stuff in our history that we just forgot about.
Night night termite.
Oh, champ looking like doing what champs do.
Tell you what, everybody talked a lot of crap about him.
That's what,
He
yeah. I'm
didn't
telling
win
you, he's
it.
got to win. He's
It
got to
was a
win.
fluke. It ain't getting out of this round.
Rear naked choke. Oh, that looks deep. Uh-oh.
It's deep until it's not.
I'm on a delay, so it looks deep to me.
Oh.
Oh, now he's up. Damn. Face crank him. Crush his teeth.
Now he's bouncing all over the place like nothing after he just got the crap kicked out of him for about 2 minutes.
Noogie him.
Oh, that's good. That's good. He leaves his hands down and takes one to the face. Well, Van looking good. Looking like a mobile van right now. What do we got going on here? Well, it's the piece of the name. I think that's what Tony's saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great idea, and I'm surprised that they're not doing 2, 3, 4 rows. If they can get that many people to send $1,000, why stop at one row?
Right. Yeah, you could have like a couple different like.
How many do you think is in each line? 15?
I haven't really zoomed in on it to ever look at it, but this was like, was it 2 per?
Well, I think it's just one name, all the way
name.
across, but it looks like it's 15, maybe 20. So that's 20 grand per
if you
side.
lowered the price, you could probably like have like a warning track, like the whole, 2 feet to the cage, and you would know where you are on the octagon based on like, the warning track.
Why lower the price?
Well, because then you get more
You're
people
getting
with
it.
volume. I don't think that many people are doing it.
How many names are on that list?
I don't know. I mean, but
Well, I mean,
to
guess.
fill that, I don't know,
15?
maybe 200, maybe.
All right, so $200 and $1,000 a piece.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I mean, if you lower the price, you get a lot more people to sign up.
I think if you charged $1,000 and did a second row, you'd sell out as well.
You think so? I don't know. It's.
I think Van got away with that.
I think that's a good trivia question, though. I think that's a good survey question. Like, ask the audience, like, because I think it's too expensive. Like $1,000, like to have your name on the octagon. Like, I mean, it's cool, like to have it, but like for $1,000, it's not cool. But like if you had it for like, okay, it's $100 and you can have your name on the octagon, you'd have so many people.
I think you would have the same amount of people at 1,000 as you're having at 100.
You think you could fill that whole thing up?
I think you could.
I mean, DJ Tony says $1,000 is a steal for the promo alone, plus a
Well,
piece
it's
of the
not a
map.
promo though. It's just like you can't see it. I had my buddy, one of the judges, try to find Eric's name on the thing, and he couldn't find it.
I mean, Eric posted it on his social
I
media, and
know.
I couldn't find it.
Well, I understand that.
I
So I'm
still
saying
couldn't see it.
it's
So
not
it's
the
only for
size,
you to know that it was
right?
there.
That it's there.
And for your own promo, for your own company to like, oh, we had our logo, our
I'm not.
name on.
I
So it's up for
hold on.
promo. I get it.
Hold on. That I almost guarantee you is not possible. It's not
Oh, you can't.
companies.
No. Oh, you can't do companies.
No, it would be names. So how are they going to let you put a company when those companies are spending tens of thousands of dollars, if
So if
not
I
more?
send them $1,000, then they would print M at symbol on the octagon.
Yeah.
Oh, challenge accepted. Can I borrow $975?
I was going to say, where the hell are you coming up with $1,000?
I just need to do a little fundraising. Just need a little
Do a
go out on the
GoFundMe.
street,
Do a
get a
GoFundMe.
boot. No, I'm not doing GoFundMe. I'll just go out on the corner with a fireman boot and then pretend like I'm raising money for something good and then pay for that. Because how do we know what those people really are doing with their money out there? They just got their boots out.
Of
Like,
course.
they're like, oh, it's got a little sign and a kitten. It's like, help us raise money for a good cause.
Well, I see it all the time. I walked out. We're raising money for veterans. Okay, whatever.
Brother, I used to go to school with this girl named Charity, or her legal name was Charity. So on her way home from school every day, she would knock on doors and be like, "I'm collecting money for charity." They would give her money, and we go to like Taco Bell or Pizza Hut. Like every day was like a buffet, man. It was crazy, but charities are great. And then as I got older as an adult, moved to Tampa. I gave probably half my money away to charity, and then if she wasn't
I know.
working, I'd give it
Now
to
she's stripping.
Desiree. Yeah, I'd give it to Desiree or Destiny, one of them.
That's ridiculous.
Diamond, or whoever was working that shift.
You are such a buffoon.
Well, if I didn't have all those matinees, I'd probably have money for the UFC mat.
All right, it's almost time to open up the third pack.
The good thing is that if I ever go to the ICU, I'm pretty confident I'm going to know the nurse because I put a lot of them through school. I did, every time I went into those clubs, they're like, "Oh, I'm in school to be a nurse." I'm like, "Oh, that's great. Here's a donation."
You're such an idiot.
That's why I don't go back to Temple with you, Randy. I got nothing to give them.
I don't go to temple.
I think we should go to a confessional. I think we should go to a Catholic church and just walk in and just because it's not really a truly anonymous like confessional because they're going to know your voice and like if you're a member of the congregation, the priest knows. So like if you're in there talking all this crazy stuff,
Uh-oh.
like so.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got out.
But I think we should go to a confessional and just walk in randomly and just confess like real shit off our life, our chest,
I
and
got
just get it
nothing
out
to
there.
confess about.
Well, that's not true,
Nothing.
bro. Don't take
Chief.
it to the grave with you. Just air it out. Let's go and do like a confessional. We'll do it live on the radio. We'll like record it, do the secret glasses. That way the priest on the other
After you
side doesn't know we're
after
recording.
after you get a face tattoo.
I'll get a face tattoo. Like, what do you want
Right?
me to get on it?
I'm a dumbass across
No,
your forehead.
no.
Like, what's that dude's name?
Oh, you're talking about greatness?
Yeah, greatness.
Yeah, greatness is cool, man. The sticker mule, those guys are killing it.
Yeah, he was a piece of work.
He's wild. He's off the top, man. He's over the off the rope. He's off the hook for sure. But have you seen the one where he greases up a watermelon, throws it up in the air, and if you catch it, he gives you like $1,000 or whatever.
I did see that.
Like people people are like wrecking their posture trying to catch that damn thing. Like, I feel like I gotta be there on the side just to help those people straighten their back out.
This is a pretty entertaining fight going into two. I think it's going into round 5. And I believe the little bit that I watched, I got it 2-2 going into the 5th. Can't ask for anything more than that.
Yeah, no, it's as easy as it gets.
How's my lighting, by the way? I got lights all over the place in here.
You got light up above your left shoulder. It's a little distracting. Like I don't know what that light's coming from, but
Perfect.
you never look better in the dark. Shadows are right. You definitely have a
2-2.
face for radio.
2-2 going into round 5. Will we have a defense or will we have an new? What do you think?
I haven't really been watching, but I think Van seems like he's pressing the action a little bit more.
Well, he didn't in that round. He did in 2 and 3. Van won 2 and 3. Your boy, I could say some Donald Trump stuff, so I won't. 1 and 4.
We're going to talk about Pearl Harbor, like the sneak attack. Is that a strategy for this fight? Like coming out round 5 with a sneak attack? That's, I mean, that is probably the most savage Donald Trump remark of all time. Like, you guys know about sneak attacks, right? Like, you guys didn't tell us about Pearl Harbor. It's like you knew about that.
They're getting a nice little ovation. It's been an exciting fight. You can't ask for anything more than going in round 5 not knowing who's winning.
It's true. All right, here we go.
Trying to poke his eye.
Hit him with a sneak attack.
Shut up.
I mean, I didn't say it. The Trumpster said it.
The views and lines and words spoken by Matt McLaughlin are not the views of Knockout Radio, Randy Harris, any of my sponsors, any of my friends, and the people I can't stand.
What the duck are you talking about? Got my Donald Duck Trump right here. Like, how many people have a Donald Duck Trump or Donald Trump Duck? Look at that beauty.
I'm watching. I'm doing my job.
He's got his little hands up. He's like, oh, I love that guy.
Aaron, you're wrong. It wasn't that close. It's 2-2. Roman Reigns, by the way, defended his WWE heavyweight title at Backlash. Are we past midnight yet?
I don't know.
Nope. So earlier today, Roman Reigns defended his title. Seth Rollins lost. Big Nick was there.
You still watch wrestling?
All right, Van just won. Fight is over. Yep.
How did he win? By knockout?
TKO. So
yeah, I don't watch wrestling, man. I'm not really a wrestling fan.
I ran over to Dana, shaking hands with Joe Rogan. He seems to think it was an early stop. There does need to be more consistency.
Yeah, that's probably a little early. It wasn't even all the way down on the mat yet. Another asterisk next to his victory? No.
You would.
What?
You would do it. I don't
early
see
stoppage
it.
from a Roscoe Global, the authority figure in MMA. Early stoppage. Yeah, I gotta agree. Yeah, they got to run it back. That guy can't win a clean fight.
Yeah, it's him. See if they show it again. All right. Nice thumb to the eye. 3, 4. So far. Kick to the tummy action. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think that was a little brutal. Yeah.
A little early.
Yeah.
He wasn't even on the ground yet, was he?
No. He did turn. He took 3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. I'm going a little early.
None of those were devastating shots. Like
The last 2 were. I mean, the last 2 were.
Oh yeah, he was still. Oh yeah, I'd be pissed too. Hell yeah, get to the 5th
Especially
round.
round
I gotta
5.
stop it.
You know,
Yeah, like
it's been a back and
you
forth.
gotta let them fight, dude.
Yeah,
that's way too early.
It's what they do. You know, this is their job. It's their passion is to fight. You got to let them fight.
Rogan's pissed. He's like, "You mother."
No, he's happy for Van.
Oh, you think so?
One time, I want somebody to do a Phil Baroni, and punch the ref.
I thought you were gonna say kill your girlfriend, allegedly. like, why would you want that to happen? Like, why would you want somebody to get the Baroni treatment? That's like, it's crazy.
Oh, did I open it? Oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't. I got 4 left. Sweet. Hopefully, I'll hit something good here. I'm looking for what one card? What if you could open a box of cards from Rhino Cards or really anywhere?
Yeah.
What or who would be that card that you would want? Now I know that you don't know about the cards that are out there and what is there, but
I'd want a Visa gift card. to get my money back from the box that I just wasted money on buying cars. I didn't get an autograph. Or I would take a Michael Jordan rookie.
We're talking MMA, moron.
Okay, hold on. Let me get an MMA selection for you. For my Rolodex, let me think about who I would want a card from. Come on, Tony, chime in. Hurry up. MMA card that's desirable. If I had one choice, come on, Tony, where are you? Let's see. Go to the
It's
A's. Let's
still
see.
John Jones. It's still a John
Amanda,
Jones. I know that
Amanda
there's
Nunez.
no.
Oh, Conor McGregor rookie card. Thank you very much. Conor McGregor rookie card.
I have one. It's not that big of a deal.
Is that from his? Is that when he was a plumber? Is that when he was like an iron worker?
I would want the Dana White series, where Dana signs it and John Jones signs it, or Dana signs it and Anderson Silva. Dana's autograph is a big get.
I would want a Conor McGregor union card, his plumbing card when he was a laborer before he became the UFC star.
Or how
That
about
card,
his
that union
card
card will be
when he
worth a
got?
lot of money.
How about his card for his unemployment?
Oh, yeah, right. Like some of those things have got to be worth way more than like a card, right? Like, because
Of
like,
course,
aren't there like legendary like checks from like like
yeah.
a musician wrote a check and that was never cash and people saved as a souvenir or whatever.
Or even if it was cashed,
Right. Yeah, you have a signature from like Gene Simmons or
Abe Lincoln.
Richard
I've seen the
Richard
Abe
Simmons.
Lincoln.
Oh, let's do it on the Simmons, most famous Simmons. I mean, we got Gene, you got Richard, got
Ted
Ted too.
Ted Simmons
Ted, who's that?
played for the Cardinals.
Shut up. Nobody knows
Ted.
who that is. Nobody knows who that is. That guy doesn't even have a card. uh,
Yes, he does.
let's talk about real athletes. Let's talk about what other Simmons are out there. Hmm, Russell Simmons got
Ben
the
Simmons, Gene Simmons.
Richard.
We're looking at the same list. J.K. I've never heard of any of these people. Kamor Lee, whoever that is. Henry. Oh, Henry Simmons was in NYPD Blue. Diggy Simmons. He's got to be in it just because of the name. Do you know who he is?
Who? Biggie Simmons?
Diggy Simmons. Do you know who that is?
No.
He is the son of Rev.
I would like to change my answer officially from the top. I would like to go with the Jim Miller rookie card. Thank you. Thank you. The greatest UFC fighter of all time, Mr. Dependable, Mr. Longevity, Jim Miller rookie card. Final answer.
All right. So I think we should have a nice little grab bag of gifts. So I'm going to buy you the Jim Miller, and you buy me the Dana White John Jones autograph card.
Let's
Wow.
look up most famous.
Under 2.5 rounds. That's the bet.
The most famous whites. Let's look. So you got Betty. We've got Dana. Got Reggie. You've got Donald Trump. got Elon Musk. got Joe Rogan. Got Marco Rubio. Got a lot of great whites.
You are just an idiot. The Great White. You got the Great White.
You got sharks. You got the Great White Sharks. Yeah, you got Dan Marley, the Great White Hype. Like, I want a Dan Marley rookie card. I want a Dan the Great White Hype Marley rookie card.
You are without a doubt one of the dumbest people I've ever met.
Shut up. That's comedy gold right there.
I think the whole city went to sleep. We're still up.
and on a UFC fight in an octagon, I put Betty White against all those people. In a Royal Rumble, she wins.
Famous white people.
It's a fun game while it lasted.
It was nice being on YouTube.
Which is like, well, I threw in Marco Rubio because he's like the whitest guy I know. Like, he made sense. It's hilarious.
All right, let's see. What do we got here? Barry White.
Oh, Barry White. Yeah, I could forget Barry White.
Oh, they got this broken down. Just something fierce. Al White, Alan White, Albert White, Alex White, Alexander White. I'm White. Give me an initial. I already said Barry White. Give me an initial.
B White. Who's B White?
Bob White, Brett White.
God, there's too many whites.
Oh, there's too many whites here.
Let's move on.
Buck White.
Diversity.
How about Buka White?
Buka.
Give me another. Oh, let's really have some fun. Let's go to Z. Zamar White. Walker White. Webster White. Whitey White.
Whitey White. I want a rookie card from Whitey Wright. Whitey Wright, didn't he fight in St. Pete? Wasn't he a Hall of Fame boxer?
That's Winky.
Oh, that's Winky Wright. Damn it. I always get that confused.
That's right. Not White.
Whitey White or Winky Wright.
How about the American country music vocal group, The Whites? Would that qualify?
Sound offensive. I feel like some things have timed out where you just can't even support them anymore.
All right, let's move on. That wasn't even funny.
Open another pack.
All right. Where are we? Oh, I forgot you were even still here. I got 4 left. 4 left. You gonna pick one?
4.
All right, we'll go 4. Forrest Gump, University of Alabama rookie card.
Forrest Gump went to Alabama. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense now that I know a lot of people that are Alabama fans.
Oh, another Rainer D. Rudder. Not a names I can't pronounce. Israel. Well, that's a sweet Israel card.
Oh, you got an unsigned card?
Yeah, but it's not. It's just another card. It looks pretty cool.
All right, let's go with your favorite Israels. All right, let's go with
all right, let's do it.
Let's go with
the country. I'm doing it. Hold on. Famous people with the name.
I was just kidding.
Oh, here we go. All right. So we got a name I can't pronounce, another name I can't pronounce, another name I can't pronounce.
Just throw them all in with the whites from earlier. Like, just put them in the same category. Keep it moving. Let's go open another pack. Let's go with number 2.
Oh, we got to wait till the next fight.
We got how many packs? We got 1 fight left.
3. So I got 3 left.
You got 3 packs, but you only have 1 fight left.
Right.
We're at the main event.
Yeah. Why? You think it's going to be under 3 rounds?
I think so.
All right. Pick a number 1 through 3.
I don't think Sean gets past round 2.
1 through 3.
Huh?
1, 2, 3.
1. We'll save 3 for the last one.
Could I hit something? Anything? Let's do. Nada. Danny Hooker.
All right, let's look up famous hookers. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So you're gonna have to expand your search like past Tampa though,
Yeah,
because
it's a
there's
Conor
gonna be like,
McGregor card.
oh, a Connor, nice. Most
Kind
famous
of a
hookers in
special card.
history. Go.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool Conor McGregor card. If you can see it.
You gotta go. You gotta go. Debbie does Dallas, right? I mean, that would be like your. She's got to be
That's
the
the
top.
Conor card.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's sweet.
It's a nice little card. I'd rather have it autographed, but all right, we're about ready for the main event. How bad, how ugly is this first 30 seconds going to be? Do they go full force? Do they go after each other?
I don't think Strickland
Does,
does.
does Strickland try to get him back and kick him in the balls?
I think Strickland's going to be standing straight up and down. I think he's going to be very, boxing heavy. I don't think he's going to rush the takedown or rush to press the action. So it's going to be based on Cosmo, how he handles the pressure, if he's going to push the action or if he's just going to wait for Sean to get tired.
No, he's not going to wait for him to get tired. He's going to wait to take him down.
Right. Well, wait till he sees an opening or he gets fatigued or tired of punching or whatever.
I don't think Sean gets tired.
No. I don't
Yes.
think go past the second round, though, do
you? Tony, yes, that is the card. You're going to shock me and tell me this card is a good one? That would be nice to finally pull something good. Ryan Wessner at Rhino Cards has pulled some amazing cards.
Tony says 41 seconds. Sean gets rear naked choke.
All right. If that happens,
Second round.
does Sean tap or does he go out?
I think he taps. It's not the old school tap out. It's not the same UFC.
No, I understand that.
There's no honor in going limp and having that ego and everybody having that criticism to talk about you. And
we talked about that on Wednesday. I totally agree.
Giving the satisfaction to Kazuma that he was helpless and defenseless and at his mercy, and I don't think he lets that go all the way. He taps because he's got a wife, he's got a family, he's got stuff to live for and go home to. So I don't think he's gonna.
Sean Strickland has a wife.
He has a wife.
I didn't know that.
I mean, they arrived at the arena earlier.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't aware. Not that it matters. Yeah, that card.
Yeah, when you have something to live for, it changes the way you fight. I think when you have a family or a future or something positive.
It's funny that you say that because there's a CISS, one of those cop shows that my wife and I watch, and both of them lie to the others and to the whole unit that they're not married for that exact reason. They don't want them to know that they have a family at home and they have things to live for and, blah, 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 blah. So kind of ironic, funny. 2 packs left.
That's Tupac. Let's go famous Shakurs. Mopreem, Tupac,
and Tupac.
And his mom. Happy Mother's Day to the Shakur family.
Well, it would be the dad, right?
What do you mean?
Well, it would be the dad. The mom, it could be the maiden name. It could be whatever.
True that.
But we don't know. All right. So who do you got? You're taking the champ here, right?
I'm going with Kazmat.
In what round?
Second round.
Okay.
I might as well just piggyback off of Tony. I'll take the same 41 second round. That's about the right timeline. I go a little bit later. I'm gonna go. End of round 2.
It gets to the end of round 2 or before the end of round 2?
I think it's before the end of round 2, but it's deep into round 2. I don't think it's the beginning. McGregor card is $40 right now from what's online. So your
Really,
McGregor card is
I
40.
saw it at $2.
Huh?
I saw that card at $2.
Tony just said it's 40 right now.
Who wants it? I'll take 35.
No action. Keep going like an auction. Keep dropping it. I'll bid it when you get to $1.
37.
Nope, no takers. Let's. I'll go Daryl Sheets on it. Yep.
That's not Daryl Sheets.
Whatever. They're all the same.
Well, no,
Once again,
Daryl Sheets is dead, but
well, they're all dead to me. So, I don't know. What was the dude's name again? Who was the Yup guy? The little drunk dude. The little,
Dave something.
Dave. Yeah, Dave. Yep. He was like the first one to like brand that to like create a
Well, he
logo
did
and a
brand it.
concept. I know.
Who says yup on Storage Wars?
Yep.
Dave Hester.
Dave Hessner. Yeah.
Hester. All right, who's the
Hester.
best Hesters?
Oh, Devin.
Yep.
Devin Hester. You gotta put Dave Hester in there now.
Why?
Well, because he's probably like one of the munchkins on Wizard of Oz.
Okay, just so long as you're not talking about the. I'm excited about this fight. I truly am. You know, am I buying into the hype?
Well, you have a personal relationship with Sean, so now you have a different interest than everybody else does. And he
Well,
likes your hat. He
he
likes the
does like
fact
my
that
hat. He likes that I'm a veteran.
he likes that your grandfather served in a war.
Well, my grandfather did. My uncle did. My uncle shot down a plane.
Really?
He did. He had it shot down. Yes, he did.
Did he use one of these like rubber band guns?
No.
But could you imagine shooting out a plane with one of these? I think
Such
this is what they.
fun.
I think this is what Afghanistan military used.
All right, since you think it's going to be a quick fight, I'm going to open another pack because you bore the hell out of me.
I think this is how Afghanistan fought back against our tanks. Like they were shooting rubber bands and rocks.
Jamal Hill,
Jamal Hill.
Michael Morales, Carlos somebody, Chama.
Oh, you got a Shama.
You got a Chama. It's a nice looking card. I'm sure it's not anything, to speak of, but it's not too bad.
Didn't Hockett talk about Shama and he speaks English and like
Yeah.
why is everybody talking like he doesn't understand?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty funny.
I'm so over it. It's not even funny. It's really so obnoxious that it makes the whole sport look bad.
Oh, well, that's kind of what the sport is, though, isn't it?
No, not at all.
Trash talking. Do you really want everyone respectable? Everyone like the just go out there and do their job and then go home? Like it's don't you need that attention?
I'm not even sure
Clickbait
it's
or
entertaining. I don't even think it's entertaining. It's too over the top. I mean, it makes the shit Connor did look normal.
I like the way you cuss on the internet. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels free, doesn't it, Randy?
No.
Yeah, do it again. Just do it one more time.
I so badly I don't care who wins, even though I kind of do. I just want it to be quick so we can end this. I'm 3 hours rambling with you is making me want to go get a pizza.
But I'm sober. I haven't even like. I mean, I did all this off the top of my head without preparation or alcohol or weed or anything. I just sat here and talked to you.
Half of it was non-intelligent.
Well, we're
The other
not
half,
like we're not
the other half
MMA
was just
insiders.
stupid. What?
For look, like I'm gonna say this for all the other MMA podcasts out there. Like they love the sport. They love the stats. They love the injury reports. They love the betting lines. They love, 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 love. And they spend their whole life documenting other people's lives and journeys and accolades. And I can't be that guy. I'm the man in the arena. Like I'm the
Strickland's
guy that
30
people
and
talk
7.
about.
30 and 7. Sean Strickland, 30 and 7.
It's hard to be on this side of the camera. So kudos to those guys have the ability to like do what they do, but you're never gonna get that from me because I can't study that much. I don't even know who these people are that are fighting right now. I don't even have a TV. Just sitting in my office, pretending to watch the fights through you. And you're not even doing the commentary because you're afraid that Dana's gonna get mad that you're giving out the secrets.
No, it's not.
Oh, he described an elbow. Cut his credential off for the White House guard. He's not coming now. So
I got my White House shoes ready.
oh yeah.
Special shoes, say knockout radio on them. Pretty cool.
That if you would get them get them custom made, but make them look like the Iron Sheik shoes, like the wrestling shoe, like with the curled toe up. Bro, you won't do it. You don't have the courage to wear an Iron Sheik wrestling boot, like with knockout radio logos to the White House lawn. If you did, if you had the balls to do it, I would stop saying all the things I say about you.
Oh, wow. They touch gloves. How about that? No longer a hate fest. Oops, Sean's saying, let's go.
Oh yeah, so you got to get the Air Force One all white for the White House, right? So we're back to the all whites again. But at the White House, you got to have the white Air Force Ones.
All right, here we go. Got to get out of the ring. Sean's smirking. I'll do a little Shemaiah down on his hiney. Here we go. Everybody's up. They touch gloves. I'm really surprised that they did that, to be honest. Sean don't look good. Got to be honest. Takes him down.
Who takes who down?
Sean got taken down.
Already?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Well, just so everybody knows whether they're watching or not, just because you're taken down doesn't mean you're automatically going to lose the round.
Yeah, but you don't want to wrestle a bear on the ground.
Well, he tried to take Sean's back. Sean's struggling to get up. Sean's thrown some punches. Shemaiah's done nothing other than take him down. It's exactly what you expected. He's got his back. This might not get out of round one. I might want to open up that last pack of cards.
Yeah, you might hurry up. You gotta open those leaves so fast you got a paper cut. Hurry up. You're running out of time.
Trying to get Sean's neck. Sean's trying to get up. Let's get out of the first round. Well, I did say I didn't care who wins, just end it quickly so I can call it a night and go get a pizza. All right. He's got Sean's back. Now he's got his neck. All right, good radio. Are you even watching it?
Be careful. Dana's watching your commentary, Randy. He's not happy.
I'm opening. I'm opening the last pack.
he's, he's really pissed. You're giving out all the core secrets of the UFC. It's like
Farouk.
he's up, he's down, he's got a neck, he doesn't have a neck. There was a punch. The color commentary, it's insightful.
Got a Max Holloway. No autograph card, no nothing.
Oh damn. We thought you were getting the autograph, Max Holloway. Tony did call a Holloway card though. He did say you'll get one.
Yeah, well, I didn't get nada. I hope that's true about that Connor.
That is $40.
Yeah, I'd be happy with 20. I just dropped them.
Now you lost the value.
Now they're worth 12.
It's all corners are bent.
It'll go with my cards that are in the storage unit. The Jordan rookie, the Gretzky.
If you get if the pussy walks on, it'd be like a scratch and sniff McGregor card. be like an authentic. 42 cents now. Yeah, you get pussy juice on that thing. It ruins the value for sure. Lose half your net worth. Have to run from the mafia. Connor did a lot of crazy shit,
wow.
man.
He threw a couple punches to hit Sean, sort of. Sean's still trying to get up. Somebody's going to get tired here. All right, Sean's up.
Hey.
Sean just got slammed back down. That was quick. Now they're just sitting there. Kind of look like Brokeback Mountain. All right.
Wow, this is exciting radio.
Well, I'm watching the fight. I'm doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh yeah,
it's called a backpack.
That's what it's like listening to like FCC radio, like listening to all the morning talk shows or whatever. I mean, like how long before those guys are like obsolete, like Calta and or the other people, SpongeBob and the other dude
Meredith,
MJ, and yeah, like how long before? How much longer do they have careers? Like they're done what, 3 years, 5?
No. It's still, people listen to radio in the car.
I think iHeartRadio is closed, isn't it? Didn't they give up their location on Gandy?
Yeah.
Isn't that place shut down?
They're not. So, yeah. I don't know where they moved or, I don't know about radio anywhere else. I mean, we're on regular radio for a reason. It gives us the opportunity to stream and so forth and so on, but radio's not going away. It's maybe not as big as it once was because there's other avenues now, whether it's, satellite or, you can listen to radio on your phone now. You don't even need to do it in the car. I still think it's insane to pay for radio, pay for Sirius, pay for any of these, other ways to listen to the radio. I'll just listen to the car.
DJ Tony says it's a Radio Shack now.
No, radio
that's what all radio stations are. They're all Radio Shacks. They're has-beens. Oh, I didn't even know what's the dude's name again with the Hogan sex tape and all that. Clem, Bubba Clem. I didn't even know he still had a show until like Brooke Hogan was on it last week. And then like I guess Hogan's gonna make him relevant after he like ruined his career. Now he's gonna make him relevant again with these like stories and like having his daughter come on and talk about it. It's pretty cool.
Well, he didn't ruin his career.
I thought it ruined his career. Wasn't he like a star or something? Wasn't he a big radio dude? And then the Hogan thing came out, and then everybody like turned on him, and he lost everything, or lived in his sister's house or some shit.
No, he did lose, a lot of stuff, but he was big when he was with Howard Stern.
I did watch the Hogan documentary. I did indeed.
I've only watched the first one.
Anything you didn't know about the life that you saw in the documentary? You're like, oh, I didn't know that.
No, I mean it wasn't anything earth shattering,
Yeah,
yet.
I didn't.
I knew about the guitar. I didn't know that the Linda's boyfriend, even though he was very young, was driving his cars and living in his house and all that stuff. But it's
That's
still
that's some
that's
disrespectful stuff. That's the kind of stuff that gets you missing. You know what I mean? Like
well, that's what all that was.
yeah, I mean, it's crazy that he allowed that to happen, bro. Like,
Well, he had no, according to the documentary, he had no say in it. Neither one of them were supposed to,
no,
allegedly. I believe that's what, episode one was, that neither one was supposed to be in the house. And he had a
yeah.
place not far from there, and she was still living in there.
Well, my favorite song of all time is Kodak Black's Super Gremlin. And then they have a remix with Kevin Gates, and he talks about how the same thing happened in his life, that the new man came in, started posting up pictures on Instagram with his cars and his house with his wife or his girl. And, like there's different ways to handle those kind of things. Some are, you know, logical, some are require,
Illegal.
litigation. Some require representation. Speaking of representation, I talked to this girl that's a lawyer, and I'm like, which one are you? You for the good or the bad guys? The defendant or the plaintiff? She said both. So I was like, all right, let's keep her on speed dial in case I need some help.
On either side.
Oh yeah, both sides, man.
That's what I'm saying, on either side.
Like like if you don't get convicted of another, or if you don't get accused of anything, are you really trying? You know, like if people don't think you're capable of it, did you really accomplish anything?
All right, 2 minutes left in round two.
I feel like robbing a train like I just really want to go like the old Wild West shit. Just hijack a train and then steal that shit.
Why would you go down?
What?
No, Sean went right down into his ground game.
What round is he in? First round still?
Oh, dummy, I said round two.
Huh?
It's a minute 30 left, a minute 40 left in round two.
Oh, okay. This is about where I think that the fight's about to end.
Well, especially with him going to the ground. Why would you go to the ground? Granted, you're on top, but he's your former champ. He knows what he's doing. Right now, he's putting him in a cradle bear hug. Come here.
Oh dang! Inside information: DJ Tony coming with the new boyfriend was parking Hogan's boat outside of Hogan's new house and having boat parties behind his house. That's some trolling ass stuff.
Yeah,
That's how you get missing. If you take them out to Waimama, the wild boars, you don't find the bones or nothing. They just just only find the boat.
isn't that guy you met?
Allegedly. That's all I heard. But I know
Yeah.
some people out in Waimama if you need it. Just saying.
I don't know what your mama's got to do with it, but whatever.
What is it?
I don't know what your mama's got to do with it, but whatever.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day coming up in 23 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Happy
Do you get
Mother's Day.
anything for your wife for Mother's Day?
No, she's not my mother.
Exactly. That's what I say. Exactly.
It's like that. What's that? Everybody Loves Raymond show. Because you
Yeah.
can't talk to her like that. It's not your. He's like, you can't talk to your mother like that. He's like, why you do? He's like, she's not my mother. So it's probably like the only funny comedy on that show. But that was a classic.
All right. We're out of round two, so you were wrong there.
Okay.
And it's 1-1.
Damn it.
1-1.
All right. Dana's like, stay on the script, boys. Go deeper. We need more viewerships. We need more money.
If there was a script, Strickland wins the fight.
Oh, so they need him to win this fight.
I think it's better for the UFC.
To have Strickland as a champion.
I think so. And I know, I'm a hypocrite. Strickland says some stupid, wild, crazy ridiculous stuff. And I'm like, it's not awful. Hoskett says some stupid, ridiculous, dumb stuff, and it's like I'm over it already. I think he's Strickland on steroids.
I don't think he's taking steroids. He doesn't have a body that says I take steroids.
I didn't say that he's taking steroids. He's
I'm just
Strickland
saying it doesn't
on
look
steroids.
like. Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I mean, let's be
He
honest.
definitely
Tim Sylvia took steroids, and he certainly didn't have a body.
That's true.
Yep. So, in my expert opinion, it is 1-1 going in around tree.
I thought they were supposed to start these things earlier so we can go to bed at like 10. But see, I'd rather this be 9:30 a.m. and then I'm just kind of waking up and I'm turning on the TV and I'm watching the main event and then I can go start my day.
Well, you still can. You can get up at 9:30 tomorrow morning and start your day.
Yeah, but
I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to this crap show.
Just say the word. Just say the word shit show. Just let it out. Speak free, man.
It's kind of, well, again, there's things that you still can't say on YouTube.
You can say it on YouTube. You just can't use copywritten like music or what. You can cuss all you want on here. I think you have to
That's not true.
Try it. I think if you say just let's see if you
can get canceled. How about this coming from Michael Bisping? Michael Bisping just predicted stoppage in round 3 by Sean Strickland.
Oh boy, he's got the script. he got the master plan. He's sitting close to Dana. All right, let's see what kind of see what kind of payoff Kazimat got to take a dive. Let's see.
You don't believe that. Don't even.
I mean, I don't like to talk about it, because it's possible. It's happened before in professional fighting.
It's happened in sports.
Super Bowls and everything else.
I don't know about Super Bowls, but we know it's happened in the World Series.
You don't think the Falcons took a dive to let Brady win that Super Bowl?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the dumbest thing you've said in the last 20 minutes.
Oh, I didn't say it. I was just repeating what I saw in the chat room.
No. There's 200 people involved with the Atlanta Falcons. Think of all those 28-3 banners that they were able to sell. It was great. Those flags were everywhere. I remember watching a baseball game, and in right field, I think it was in Baltimore, hanging outside one of the apartments, the flag said 28-3.
I was told it was because they didn't open Chick-fil-A on Super Bowl Sunday in Atlanta.
They don't, and it's inside the arena. I don't know if you know this, but the World Cup is coming to the United States, and people are in an uproar, like typical subway, train, whatever, like in New England is, I don't know what it is, $30 for the World Cup. It's 100. It's 150. Oof. Every city is gouging except for one.
Which
that I know. There could be more than one, but I've only been told of one. And that's Arthur Blank in Atlanta.
He's not gouging? He's not.
Nope. Food is $1.50, in the stadium. The subway is still the subway, the train. Yeah, supposedly, I heard Philly's gouging, allegedly, just in case I get sued. We know New England. All right, things are getting a little interesting as we are in round 3. 1 minute left. Not watching, 3 close enough to really tell you who's winning. It's close. This is a close round. He's laughing at Strickland right now.
He's laughing at him?
Yeah. He doesn't want to play into, Strickland's hand right here. He needs to do, what he's good at. Take him down, lay on top of him. Strickland 44 significant strikes to 31.
What's the difference between regular strike and a significant strike?
The same thing as a warning, harsh warning, real warning, buzz warning.
Okay. Just checking.
Uh-oh. I don't know if that was a slip or if he got tagged. This is a close round. I think this round is going to determine who wins. Obviously. I mean, I know it's stupid, but now whoever won this round only needs to win one more.
Shemaev hasn't tried to take Strickland down in 3 rounds.
Well, this round he didn't. Now it's there. See, this is what bothers me. I've said this. If they've disliked each other before, dislike each other now.
Now
They're
they're
love
fucking after the
tapping.
round.
Now it's like, hey, good round. Screw that. You don't like them, don't like them. It's one thing to respect or whatever after the fight, or even respect during the fight, but it's still got to have that hatred. You still can't. I hated when Jens Pulver went and trained with BJ Penn after they fought. It was ugly. They hated each other, this, that, the other, and then the mutual respect after. At least wait till the fight's over.
I mean, it's suspect that Kazamat doesn't try to take him down at all. Like, that's his strength.
Well, he tried. I mean, he tried once or twice. And they said that, Strickland's defense is pretty good. I'd be curious who the experts gave that round because, like I said, I didn't watch it close enough. Strickland threw more. Well, obviously, I just read the stats, so he threw more significant strikes. All right, they're touching gloves again. Little love fest.
Follow the script, boys. Are they going to this decision? They're sparring tonight.
That's what it is right now. Punches being landed. 10 minutes tops until this fight will be over. We're at 9.5 minutes right now.
Oh, I'm bored watching it. It's boring.
You're not even watching it.
I know. That's how boring it is. Bored just thinking about it. I can visualize it. I can see how boring it is. I can tell from your reaction it's not exciting.
No, this is.
Look at your.
It's better than it's better than him laying on top of him. I think he's trying to prove a point.
Kazama?
Yeah. By not taking him to the ground. He wants to beat him standing up. He's telling him to hit him again. Hit me again.
I wonder if he's related to Borat.
I don't know what that means.
It's a great movie.
Strickland 22% chance to win this thing, according to their online betting system. Oh my God! Would you stop?
I can't help it. I'm listening to a fight that's scripted to play itself out till I can go home and go to sleep.
You don't honestly believe any of this is scripted, so shut up.
It's all scripted. It's entertainment. It's on Paramount. You heard the fighter say it. It's all for entertainment now.
I think only Derek Lewis has said that.
It's not the only one.
We'll find out how entertainment it is when him and Hush get hit it up on the South Lawn on June 14th.
Derek Lewis seemed like a professional the other day at the weigh-in. He was just kind of chilling, like clean cut. Hush was going crazy.
He let Josh act like the idiot.
He's like, oh, it's a dream come true to be on this card, and da. He sounded very good.
Well, he's thankful for it because he wasn't on it.
Gotcha. All right, let's look up the best black beast of all time. Let's go with Derek Lewis, the motorcade for the president. What other black beast do we know?
Christopher.
Oh, that was Big Black.
Oh,
I did see something earlier. I don't know if there's any truth to it. I didn't go down that rabbit hole, but it said that Quentin Aaron, he woke up out of a coma and found out that his wife is married to someone else now. I,
shut.
no, I did. I saw it. I saw it. I swear to God, I saw it. I was like, oh no. Well, look, so the internet's a savage. I don't know if it's any truth to it. I don't know how long he was in a coma for. Like, I don't know what happened, but could you imagine if you woke up out of a coma and your wife was married to somebody else?
I watched a thing that's lady comes up to her husband and said, I got good news and bad news. And he goes, yeah, I'm leaving you. He goes, I'm still waiting for the bad news.
It's all perspective.
Guy says to his wife, he goes, if I hit the lottery, what would you do? And she goes, I'd take half your money and leave. And he goes, I won $12. Here's $6. You're back. Get out.
Yeah.
All right. So Sean has lost this fight.
It's over.
No, but it's going to the end of round 4, and he definitely lost this round. I'm going to say he lost round 3. So I don't see him knocking him out. So I lost my dollar. It was $1 to win like 6. I had that $6. Now they're touching gloves. You're my best friend. I'll see you at Extreme Couture on Monday.
Wasn't there a joke where it was like I lost my family, my wife and kids to gambling? And they're like, oh no, like it's like, yeah, I won the lottery and moved to Hawaii. Like I miss those kids. never see them again. But what would be the first thing you do if you won the lottery, Randy? If you won $100 million tomorrow, what's the first thing you do?
Call a
And don't
lawyer.
give me the no, don't do that bullshit. Don't give me the typical trust and like go change my name legally and don't give me like the first like fantasy thing. Like where would you go? What country? What city? What would you do first?
Get a bigger house so I can display some of my UFC stuff.
All right, but like,
It's
let's
all
be
in a
real.
storage unit. I don't even get to enjoy it.
What would you really do?
I just said.
No, that's not a real thing. Like
Oh, now
where
they're
would you go?
now they've touched gloves 3 times. They've patted each other. Now he takes them down. He's got Sean's back. All right, now down to I'm going to lay on top of you for 5 minutes so that I can win 4 of the 5 rounds. I don't know. I got everything I need. I got a stent in my heart. Nothing else I need.
All right. It's a hypothetical game because you're supposed to just say
I'd buy
whatever.
a jet.
All right.
That way I'd
What
never
would you
have to go on Frontier again. I'm definitely not going on Spirit.
then you could buy the whole airline. You could buy a Spirit airline. What would you name it if you could rename an airline?
Rides are us. What would
I
you
think
do,
you got
Matthew? Is that what you want me to say? What would you do if you won $100 million? Would you miss them?
Yeah, I would miss them. I'd miss them for about a day. Let's see. I would. I don't know, man.
Oh,
probably.
but if I say I don't know, then you get all pissy.
No, I would pay to have my name put on the UFC mat. I would.
You'd buy the whole mat.
It would be the. I would just put. I would buy the whole mat, and I would just put M at symbol in the middle, and make all the fighters fight on top of my name.
You'd want them all
And
to
then
lay
I
on
would.
top of you.
Then I would. Then I would. I don't know. Then I would probably just disappear. Not like any destination in particular. I would just off the grid, no phone, new identity,
You
gone.
basically are that now.
I would be Tupac. I would I
You'd be
would just be
dead.
off. No, do you think Tupac's dead?
You're such an idiot.
Come on, you think like when you get to be that level of like success, like you could have no privacy. So like sometimes people just have to like, go away in the public perception so they can like have a normal life.
When you're at that level, you don't want a normal life.
I think you do. I think it gets hollow up at the top, man. I got bored up there. I was like, I got to come back
Shut
down.
up.
I'm serious. I'm
Such
serious.
a
I'm
jackass.
serious. I couldn't do it. Like it was not for me. I was like, let me just have a real job. I want to be like Bill Murray. I want to be like with the people. Like when you lose that, like you don't want to get any more famous than I was. Like it
A minute
sucked.
30 left. Strickland better go for it. I lost my dollar.
Lost my enthusiasm for this fight. That's worse than my dollar.
Well, I mean, the fight's better than most people, thought.
It's the best fight I've seen all year.
No, it's not.
It's the best fight I saw tonight.
No, it's not.
I didn't watch it. I'm still not watching it.
Well, you got to hand it to him.
Feel
Under a
feel
minute.
bad feel bad for the ticket holders. Spent their money on this.
I guarantee you there's not a soul there that's upset with this fight. Because this is better than probably anybody thought. Everybody thought it would be a lay and pray, smothered. Wow, his face is pretty bloodied up.
Who is?
Shemaya.
Tony thinks they're going to give the fight to Strickland if Cosma does not submit Strickland. He thinks
Well,
they're going to
that would
rob him.
mean round 3. Well, what I said was whoever won round 3 won the fight.
They're going to rob him.
5 seconds left.
Got to have an American champion going into 250.
Sean thinks he won.
Okay, here we go.
It's round 3 because I think he won round 5.
UFC controversy. Here we go.
We will see.
Oh boy, here we go. They made it interesting.
It is interesting.
UFC, UFC, USA, USA.
So I got it. Sean won round 1. Jemiah won round 2 and 4. Sean won rounds 1 and 5. Jemiah won rounds 2 and 4. I said whoever won round 3 won it.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm going to say Jemiah. I did not watch it close enough as a judge, like when I judge. I'll be judging August 1st, I think.
Oh yeah, Ralph's doing his World Class Fight League.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. Final minute or two. We'll be back in 2 seconds. And then we will be ending the stream. It's a pretty quick 3 hours, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it really did go by fast.
Well, Bisping was wrong, just so you know.
Yeah, Bisping was wrong, but he could only see half the fight. That's what happens when you have one eye. His depth perception's off.
All right, I haven't seen any of the so-called experts that use X and then it shows up on the screen. Significant strikes, Strickland 133, Shamaya 98. Advancing nothing. Takedowns, Shamaya 9 of 13. Ground control 6 minutes to 3. Yeah. I'm going Shamaya. 1 rounds 2, 3, and 4. Sean Strickland 1 rounds 1 and 5. If they would have gone to the 6th round, it'd be a draw.
Have they done that with the UFC? Or has there been a sudden death round like at the end, like they did in BKFC?
No. All right, big love fest. Here we go. Yeah. 48-47. Here we go. He won it. Strickland won.
Oh my God. Shut up. It's so scripted. Shut up. Oh my God.
And I'm not there for the press conference.
USA. USA. USA.
More importantly, I won $6.
Oh boy.
Chamaya's putting the belt on him.
Wow. Wow. They robbed
Hold on.
Jemiah, gave it to
Hold
Strickland.
on. That's awesome. How happy are you? I wish I lost. Shamaya just threw his gloves in the stands. Well, there you have it. There you have it, boys and girls. Oh, his nose is broke. Imagine that press conference tonight. How about you Jewish fans? All right. That was just too big of a odds not to take it.
The UFC needed that belt to go on Strickland.
I said that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just a shame that they can't now get him to fight June 14th.
Congrats to Dana White for winning the fight. Thanks. Congratulations to TKO for scripting it. Paramount for producing it. Everybody, a round of applause for your American champion going into 250.
Well, now he'll have the belt. He'll wear the belt at the White House.
Right, of course.
He'll be getting a phone call from the Donald later.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it was a fun sport while it lasted. Used to have integrity. Used to have excitement.
Shut
Used to have.
up.
It was nice. It lasted 250 years, and now it's over.
The sport was 250 years. You're such an idiot.
Yeah, UFC 250.
No.
No, it was good. Back in the day, there was real hatred. There was real fighters. Like it
I agree
wasn't
with that.
scripted.
No, I agree with that. And then for him to say that he, just did it to sell the fight and stuff, it's, now what's going to happen is the next fight
Right.
when he fights Josh Hoskett.
Same antics. So. All right. Well, I was having a good time until that.
Well, I had a
Fight
great
that I
time
did.
because I just won $6. Well, really $5 because I bet a
I had
dollar.
a great time. I had a great time until
All right, hold
I
on. Let's
saw
look.
the fight
Let me
I
see if
didn't
I was
see.
right. Hold on. Sal had 9, 10, 10. Well, no, he had it backwards. Maybe I had it backwards. Yeah, I had it backwards. Sean won 2, 3, and 5. Right? 48, 48. Yeah. Yeah. Strickland won 2, 3, and 5. 2, 3. Yeah, that's what I meant. 2, 3. I don't know how Sue, I have no eyesight, could have not given Sean round 5. But all right, well, good stuff. It was our first doing this for 3.5 hours. Hopefully, we can build on it and have some more fun. And I don't know when we'll do it again because I'll be at the White House and then I'll be at International Fight Week, and then I'll be at the one in Philly. So we might have to do a big Apex or something.
All right. Well, it was good to give it a shot. See what happens.
All right. Well, have a fantastic Sunday. I'll see you at church, and we'll talk soon.
I'm really upset the Strickland one.
Why?
Because I feel like it tarnishes the sport, man. It just sucks.
How does it tarnish the sport if he won?
Because I was living vicariously through you in the comments and the people online, and I feel like Kazmat should have won the fight, and they just
But he
screwed him.
shouldn't. That's not true.
They gave it away.
I said that it was 2-2 going into the 5th, which it was.
He fell into that thing where it's like you have to beat the champ convincingly, and otherwise, you're going to lose
That's
your belt.
bullshit. That's not true. You just have to beat him. You don't have to beat him convincingly. You just have to beat him.
Eh,
It could be
I
one
don't
punch.
know.
It could be one kick. I had 1, 2, 4, and 5. It was 3 I wasn't sure of. I didn't watch it the whole time.
I
That's what
feel
worked.
robbed. I feel like I got robbed.
Well,
It's an empty
ask for your
feeling.
money back. Then just ask for your money back.
I'm devastated. I might not sleep tonight.
All right. I'm going to be asleep in about 3 minutes.
All right. All right.
I'll be up at 3 though. So if you want to do another stream at 3, just let me know.
Let me know when the next script comes out. I want to read it before I watch this fight.
Everybody tune in Wednesday, noon to 3. Lou Graham, formerly a foreigner, will be on. We'll have a couple UFC fighters that'll be fighting next Saturday at the Meta Apex, and more stupidity coming out of the mouth of Matt @sign.
Well, if there's a foreigner on Wednesday, they're definitely going to get screwed like Kazama just did. There's a theme going on in this planet. If
I'm
you're
ending the stream. Stream down.